Oh, well, actually, things are still broken. One second.
Uh,
Uh, there we go. I think we got it. Okay, perfect. Hello. Um, things I need to do because everything broke right before we started. Is say
that also happened to me yesterday, actually.
it happens so much more frequently than I would like personally. But hey, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Redzy. You probably never heard of me. Oh no, and if you have, welcome back. Down we go, just a little bit. Okay, we're playing more YiiK. This can only go well. So, I'm joined
Clock somewhere.
by my good friends TT and Zara.
no.
Hello.
Fiona will be joining us shortly as we go to what we know as the end of YiiK. So, a couple things. When we last left off, we were doing the like side quest stuff to kind of knock everything out, and that's what we're doing now as well. So I did do the thing where I made multiple saves, and so real quick, I wanted to show off some stuff. So everybody, is strong. We kind of been using Carta and stuff to get everybody good, and I went out of my way to kind of do some more of the side quests and kind of tool around with the systems a little bit more. So we're not actually going to do the side quests because I want to do this fast. So we are going to go real quick and just to clear out something as quickly as possible, we are going to head... we can do this. This is fine. So there's an alien here. That's one of the side quests. You just have to fight an alien. Great. Alright. So aliens are fairly strong, but they're not invincible. Honestly, our bigger problem is him. Claudio is maybe the strongest party member I have ever. I didn't know that. This move is so good.
Determined.
Well, I didn't understand how strong this move was. And this is just a, like, oh, good job, Claudio. You broke some of their card. Great. Time to chain gun in response to whatever's about to happen.
Right.
So, Essentia, still very powerful. Great at damaging enemies. They really don't stand a chance in this fight between the two of them just doing stuff back to back. Rory also does a shit ton of damage if you let him. But this Storm Slash, while it takes forever, is incredibly usable because it's only 7 PP to use. So
That's true.
Yeah, it murders a bunch of people and it does a shit ton of damage. Great. You just do that. Alright, Claudio this time. We're just gonna have you defend so we can do stuff next turn. Great.
Sign has an alien on it.
Yes, because they're out there as the sign I'm using with Rory. It's a pretty good one.
Ew.
Hi. Hello, Fiona. How's it going?
Thank you, dear.
Fair enough. So essentially, good job. You cleared out all the bad guys. You made it real easy for us. Okay. So just like last time, once we complete a side quest, it just automatically ships us back home. So you have to balance out your days completing everything you can. Awesome. That's not that bad. We're doing this to go back a little bit because there is a special cutscene I didn't want to skip, so I figured it'd be good to just kind of knock some of this out the way.
That's fair.
Yeah. So let's spend some time with our friends.
So, I've been reading the newspaper a lot lately, trying to comb it for stories, little clues about what might be coming.
I forgot.
Yeah. No, yeah.
There's something I've noticed. Has anyone
You've
else
got
felt like the amount
cameraman
of
in
screwed up
the
stuff
party.
happening lately has escalated?
What do you mean?
Like, last year I swear I
Boy, I'm
never heard
thirsty.
about girls going missing, dying in water towers, people shooting up their schools. And now what? I swear, every time I catch the news there's a new tragedy. It's like people are going out of their way to find new ways to die.
When you experienced your parallel lives, were there any indication that it's just this reality that's like that?
That's a good question.
That is a very interesting question to ask.
You're so smart, Alex, and hot and cool.
Even I, a being who is aware of all of my parallel lives at once, cannot answer. The defining core mechanics of each reality is so different.
Me when my
that there is
robot
very
girlfriend
little
tells
point
me
in
I'm
comparing
cool.
them. The
I-
dumb stories say, my life
Me
is
when my
good
work robot
compared to my
girlfriend
life as
me
you see,
tells me
are
I'm
so
cool.
starkly different. In Oda's life, I longed for family that was
Me when
never
I and
around.
she and
In
I
that
and me.
reality, families were not close.
Sometimes.
Whereas
A
in
pretty
Yuzu's
accurate
reality,
description
people
of
lived with
fucking
their families and
Yeah.
never moved apart. People who did not speak with their families were considered to be
When you
outcasts.
what she
Great. So do you think things are getting worse?
Yes.
I believe things are always as they've been.
Oh shit,
Only you are
Alex.
just now old enough to notice how harsh reality can be.
Okay. So we get a free level up
Alright.
for doing that shit. Awesome. Cool.
Remember, everyone. You get free experience for talking to your friends.
It's great. I do it all the time. That's why I'm so strong.
True. Goodness.
still don't.
Hello?
Kisage X is so funny. He has such out-of-the-box ideas.
This
He
character
makes
still doesn't
nightmares
make
that
much
feel like
sense to
fairy
me,
tales.
but I guess
The
we'll
story is a
find
tragedy,
out.
but
Yeah, we'll learn.
full of heart. I've read it 3 times,
Whether we
and
like it or
still
not.
makes me laugh and gasp. I still do not understand the ending. Does the heroine fix her brother's mistakes, or was she just a victim of them?
Asuka, you just reminded me. I wanted to say something, and I completely forgot. I've been searching for the words, and it finally came to me.
Chandra?
Life feels
Personal
like we
space.
stepped into a nightmare. We saw something really weird, and we can't physically bring ourselves to talk about it.
That's exactly why we have to keep checking Onism.
You don't, though.
That's what led us to Alex.
That's the problem.
That's what led us to the record. I don't know why, but it all feels connected to something. Something much bigger.
I want that image of Wine's disappointment. Just
The worst in me?
for,
It's pretty good.
What's that
I
supposed
like
to
I'm
mean?
I'm keeping this saved for that reason.
Look, I like Vela. Michael,
Eh.
Rory, Dolly,
Hmm?
Panda. They're really great.
You just said
I
Alex is
don't
really great
like how
because
you
Panda
are
is
with
Alex.
It's true, but she doesn't know
Mario,
that.
How many times have you checked
Also-
How doesn't
the
she
TV
know that?
website since you met Alex?
Because it's not apparent.
You're on it all the time. He's a weirdo.
I
It's
wish-
not Alex's
He's so
voice, but it's
obsessed
pitch
with that
shifted.
It's
poor
not. Well, he's
girl.
doing it. It's like
You have
that. That's
no
like saying if you heard me on the phone and I was like, "I found my name's Spencer." Like it is different.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, I like this scene
But I get it.
because Chandra continues to be sensible.
I don't
Uh,
want
Yeah.
this optimism about finding Semi Park rubbing
It's
off on you.
weird. It's focusing like the story is at the same time overly focusing on Alex and trying to refocus on Michael, and I don't know
I
if
think it's
if
time you
both
take
of
a
them at
break.
the same time
This
work.
script has broken your
Hmm.
mind.
Oh my, I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
I've read The
I was so
Shining.
lost in Kisage X and his
Make
BS
Akka dull boy.
screenplay that
Watched
I
The
forgot to
Shining.
pay attention to the real world around me. I'm
Actually, I
sorry.
think I've read the
Karen
screenplay of
wasn't
The
able to
Shining.
listen. I've just spent all my time.
Well, or
reading
do you have a
and
third
rereading
way to
the
experience The Shining?
Nah, that's cool.
Fourth,
I wish I
technically.
had
Fourth.
something I could
Yeah.
escape into.
Ready Player One.
I can count.
I wish I had an honesty to make me not think about the real world.
You did it.
I can cause the most damage to anybody.
Onism isn't
True.
a fairy tale. It's not a Kisage X masterpiece. It's a place for sad obsessions. No one will ever find those missing people. They're gone. Getting lost in that
Okay.
is very different from getting lost
But don't we
in a
get
Kisage
like
X.
concrete answers about what happened to them by the end of the game?
I mean, we've
No-
got as
no.
much answer of what happened to Sammy as we'll ever get.
Seriously,
You
what
gotta
makes him
believe.
think he can find her? What makes him think this whole
S-
thing isn't some big
Again,
internet hoax?
I like the scene, but I have a
I mean,
problem with
he
it.
said she's in the paper. Vela knew about her too.
That's because of weird
What
shit.
internet hoax?
It just makes me sad.
You
The way
fought
everyone is fixated on
extra
questions that
dimensional.
don't have answers.
Okay.
I think my issue with this is that it's just very clearly in response to people's arguments that the brothers didn't really seem to see their experiences with forums on Elisa Lamb's death as a negative, and these are just shoved in without modifying the stuff that caused people to say that.
That's part of my issue. So I really like that
Yeah.
scene because Chandra is one very critical of Alex and her brother of being like, why do you hang around with this weirdo who's doing a bunch of strange things for seemingly no real reason? He's just kind of pulling us around to do shit. And I kind of wish they left the party or something after that, or at least she did. Because I think that would make this base game work better, but she doesn't, and it doesn't that scene doesn't get referenced forward. So I think that is a scene in a better version of the game where those two stories intersect. But that's not what we're gonna get.
Really, it just keeps coming back to the problem of only add, never subtract or modify.
Right.
It just keeps being the problem.
It is. It certainly is. That I just went back to that save for that cutscene, so we're gonna continue from there. So we still got some stuff to do. I finished most of the side quests. So I showed off the stats of everybody a little bit before this, so I wanted to go over that again. So minus notice, everybody is significantly faster
Good lord.
than they were before. I swapped around some Carta and stuff, and equipped some new stuff on people.
Enemies even get turns anymore?
They do, but we are very strong. As well, so Claudio here, I am gonna test something out because I want to see if it works better. Because I don't need him to be water elemental. But this is a staple, I guess. It's a really good card to have. This card is really good. I'm gonna level up these two up the second I get back. And this one still remains pretty strong. Same thing for Rory here. This is just good for being a tank. This kills people really fast. This is just a good card. And those have been my three party members for a while. Alex, while strong, isn't really what I'm looking for. Chandra, while strong, isn't what I'm looking for. Same thing with Michael. All these are good characters, not necessarily what we're after. Equipment-wise, I finished the side quest with the Zine. There is a reason to throw all that money at that guy. He gives you the best body armor in the game. It's called Mythical Threads. It just gives you plus 400 to your speed.
I think that ruins the joke.
Yeah, a little bit. I believe we actually
Like-
got these last time too, but they weren't as strong. So now we have literally ultimate armor, and he gives you a bunch of them. So I just equipped everybody with, I think most of the party with that, except for someone who we know might not be here. So
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
also Chandra, who is apparently naked.
No, she's wearing clothing. Well, yeah, that's very funny, but this was the closest thing I could find that would give her similar speed, so I just equipped her with it. Um, Even without the super armor on, Essentia is still stupid ridiculous because her stats are so pumped up, so who cares? And there was one more thing I wanted to do. Oh, yes. For Chandra, we are going to throw on... Because your job isn't this. Your job is this. Okay. So we're gonna fight this this entity real quick. Cool, Soul Survivor. All right, so there's a Soul Survivor. Rory, you just do what you're gonna do. Claudio, why don't you use Storm Slash? That seems like a good move to use.
Did I mute that in time?
Yes.
Even I don't know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I just sneezed super hard.
I could switch over to Essentia and kill all of them very with the chain gun, but this is fine. They are not a threat to us at all. And I can still kill the Soul Survivors with Bella, so who cares about Essentia? Cool. Yeah, Rory still hits like a goddamn truck, doing hundreds of points of damage each turn, and it doesn't matter if he is or not doing that, because Claudio then goes turn 2, a second Storm Slash. Wow, they're almost dead. This has been every fight, and I'm sitting on like 1500 experience, so this will just go faster each turn. Claudio is so stupid. He is a 3-turn to 2-turn clock depending on who you're fighting. And it's free every turn because you get enough PP back to just not have to worry about it. Party, get a bunch of XP, let's go home.
I'm beginning to think that maybe this game was not playtested enough.
Between the end of that strange winter and that purge of New Year,
We have 4 times.
Day would dawn and I would repeat my alternation of spending time with my friends and honing my powers in the Mind Dungeon. It rained a lot last month.
Why is he...
December's uncharacteristically warm, sweaty days only added to the anxiety I was feeling about New Year's Eve. Aside from the weather, there was hardly anything to distinguish one day from the next. Each day we trained, we hung out, we read the newspapers.
Honestly,
we
what's
read
weird
about
to
deaths,
me is that
shootings,
it's not
kidnappings, bombings.
Stand-up
I
zone.
worked at concentrating my attention on the real and useful.
I guess they wanted to keep this part where you can see the party together for this, because he's talking about them. But you're right, because why other scenes where that is true was changed to the stand-up zone.
I could hear the roots of loneliness creeping through me when the world was
I don't know how to refer to that in any other way than the stand-up zone.
It could be the spoken word zone. Alex is a hipster.
I really be the end?
Beat poetry zone.
I ended the world because I only cared about myself.
When I realized how easily they could be lost.
My girlfriend is a robot.
You were, like, cutting out quite early in your microphone.
That's okay. Alright. Finish. Oh. Let's go finish the last side quest. Alright. So, we cleared out all the monster dens. We finished every side quest everywhere around the world, and the literally only thing left to do is defeat that Soul Survivor and turn in these pogs, and then we're going to the Mind Dungeon one day, and then we're going to spend the rest of the time with our friends.
And by that you mean get like 5 more cutscenes and then just have to wait the rest of the days.
Yeah. Alright, side quest complete. Let's go back home. It's pretty late now. Wow, that was an exhausting day. I walked across the city. I knew there was a second cutscene coming.
Bittersweet. What a beautiful screenplay.
What part are you on?
The heroine has just played catch with her brother for the first time. Only it is her brother from the mirror world across the dark pond.
This is referencing Rory and Alex and
Whoa.
Carrie.
Yeah, that part chokes me up. Think about Aaron. Maybe he's across the dark pond in the mirror world.
Is that where you picture your brother now, Claudio? In the mirror world?
I don't know. I just try and hope wherever he is, it's a good place. Something better than what he knew. And I knew what he knew. And it was beautiful. The Kisage X movie didn't make me think of Aaron, though.
That was a different take.
Made me think of Alexander, Aaron's friend.
Oh, that kid was a sad case.
A different enough take that it honestly felt like a different voice actor for a second.
it was a hard cut. I would have maybe faded that in or something.
Why Aaron was so likable.
Oh no, the name changed between the shots.
The heroine in the dark pond was a classic Alexander.
It did that before, didn't it?
Reminds me.
Well, it did, but like during the
It was saying
opening,
Aaron
yeah.
Kitch and now it's
I
saying
still
Alexander
haven't
Kitch.
memorized all of my lines. The script is so complex. Oh, I think I'm going to have to skip it.
It's cool. We'll see you New Year's Day.
Oh, the YiiK brothers have written such a complex script. I don't get it. I'm stupid like all of the people who criticized it the first time.
This camera vision?
It looks red like camera vision. You're right.
You cameraman.
Yeah.
Don't say a word. He mustn't know. Not yet.
Is Chandra gaining
I don't know, but
self-awareness?
I
think
think
it's everyone. I think everyone except Alex is supposed to know about the camera.
or
And
at least
the
they're
he mustn't
learning.
know is to Alex. Is Alex mustn't know.
It's either they're supposed to know or they're at least learning about it, which also makes sense to me.
Well, I mean, in the context of that, I don't know if Claudio picked up on that.
That's fair.
Okay. We have so much money. I can't wait for a Bella turn where I can fucking shoot somebody with a laser beam. I'm so excited.
Turn. You cut out again a little. A Vela turn.
Oh, where I can shoot somebody with like a laser beam.
I see.
I'll see if it needs to be fixed right now. Just.
I think it's just your noise gate's too high, is what I think it is.
It might be. Well, no, yeah, it did switch over to my webcam microphone, so it might have messed up there. Yeah, actually. Now that you
I
mentioned
don't know
it.
if it's on stream or if it's just Discord.
On stream, my voice is peaking sometimes. I'm not happy with it. Because it's automatically detecting input sensitivity?
Yeah, I never have it on automatic.
Why are you doing that?
Automatic is great for using about a third of what you say on Discord.
Okay, there. I think that should fix it, at least for now. Alright, so the email that is unread is not unread. It is read. I know. Let's go in the mine dungeon.
Ready for some more community theater.
Oh boy, we got 13 days left. Well, before we do any community theater, we are going to go level up some things. Yup.
Literally, there is nothing in this area you could do with knowing that you have 13 days left. There is no reason to display that stat here.
Nope. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
13 days.
And
don't worry about it.
At the end of 13 days, Alex crawls out of your monitor and kills you.
No, please don't. I'm but a normal boy. I also want to level up you and you. Okay. Crooked Man. I'm glad all things end, Crooked Man. All right. And poison apples at 3. That's fine. I want to make sure I also level up.
Is 3 the cap, or is it just after that it starts costing so many blood bags, so it's not worth it?
Say again?
Is level 3 the cap for cardio, or is it just after
Level-
that point it starts costing so many blood bags, it's not worth it?
Level 4 is the cap. Yeah. And you're maxed out. Half is good, but you know what? I want to have you on hand just in case. Oop. Who knows why she doesn't take the stage, my guy? Who truly fucking knows? Let's get the hell out of here. Hey, Crow. Leveling up the mine dungeon will not cost you. It keeps mind as you get close to the end of the year. Leveling up is good, but so is spending time with friends. Yikes.
Wait, we can only level up once.
If I can, if that's true, I'm gonna be really upset, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of my time with my friends, and I'll level up elsewhere. Because I know you can still do that. Let's.
So stupid. Like the entirety of this Persona mechanic is stupid, but that might be the stupidest part.
I want more Pierce. Used 1 day. Yeah, that uses a full day.
Wow.
I mean, at least it doesn't seem to kick us out. But
It doesn't, but still.
Then it's easier to use up all of our time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've used up a day to level up. If we leave, does it use up another day?
I don't think so. But what I want to do is just get to 40 and then I'll cool it because there are some items that you need to spend time with your friends to do, which is why it tells you to do that. Good lord.
You figure out the question.
Yep.
Me either. That's why I'm here. There are no questions here. No one to bother you to do stuff. I like it here. It's peaceful.
Okay.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's fine. All right, so we have too many. We have a lot of experience in honestly not that many days, so I want to make sure we don't miss anything. Yikes!
Just every time that it plays that okay voice line, it always,
Okay.
especially after like a plot thing like that, it sounds so dismissive.
Okay.
Okay.
You haven't figured out the question, have you? Okay.
Yikes. Didn't know that. That's how that worked. Okay, sure. Well, I guess in the old mine dungeon, you could like lock in multiple doors and then hit OK, but they don't let you do that with the new system. Ugh.
So, I've been
Yeah,
forced
no, we did this already.
What do you mean?
Like, I swear.
When you
That is a very interesting time of the North notice, whereas the people who
Yep. Why give us a level up if we have fewer days to use? That's annoying.
Did something in YiiK have bad design?
Maybe a little.
I'd say like nothing changed, only like nothing removed or added, only or nothing changed or removed, only add. But that you've made it worse.
You've made it more burdensome on the player.
Weird. I am constantly experiencing the emotions of
Well, you see, the complaint was there's not enough to do over the Persona month. So they had to artificially stretch it out by not adding more stuff to do, but just taking the stuff you already had to do and making it take more days.
Great.
No, I want to hear more about this. Is this why you sometimes
I feel like I'm being
lift
too
your
cynical
face
in
and
reading
stare off
everything
into
as
the
just a response to criticism.
It probably all was not there. There is some, but yeah.
Easy there.
I wonder what I'm like in my parallel lives.
Probably
I
just
have
as
to say,
cool.
this parallel life stuff blows. Compared to the concept of
Well,
past
apparently it
lives,
doesn't
this
matter
isn't
or
very
say
exciting.
anything about your
If
personality.
we had past
so who
and
cares?
future lives, we would get to be something different in the future. Now I
Unless
just
you're
get to be
Alex,
me
in which
and
case it
not
does.
realize I'm so many other things at the same time.
Perhaps you too should get an android shell for your physical form.
Yeah! I could be like you. Except I'd have more of a personality.
Perhaps my
Don't you
problem
have
is that
plenty
I
of
have too much
personality?
personality, as I am always dealing with a variety
Very
of
Alex
stupid people
comment to
at
make,
once.
Chandra.
For example, I am currently a 12-year-old Scottish boy
That's very
who just
Alex
asked
coded.
out a girl on his
Don't
first date.
don't put that evil on anybody.
Girl, that's crazy.
I've
I'm
only
just
ever
saying,
been
it's very
Scottish one other time.
like
It was not
rude and
fun.
over familiar
Any
to pull
way
out
to
of
tell what
nowhere.
I'm like in a parallel life?
Only if you ventured far enough into your mind dungeon. But then you'd end up like Michael, so I wouldn't recommend it.
I wonder if I'm a super kick-ass man with bulging biceps.
Trans mask Chandra.
Yeah,
Is
I know.
that desirable?
Trans femme
Is
Alex?
it not? I like to pretend you're a really feminine.
Oh
she's
my
on board with
god.
Parallel lives, Alex.
Rubs my hands together like an evil vizier.
Fiona, stop pulling those levers over there. Oh my gosh.
Fiona, are you secretly Axe Studios?
Please
That's
don't
the
be.
most insulting thing anyone's
Yeah,
ever
I
asked
regret
me,
it
Zara.
immediately after saying that. My
Okay,
apologies.
so I've got some questions for you, Miss the Essentia 2000. Do I need to use the, or can I just call you Essentia 2000? Or just 2000? Or what about E?
Is that your question?
Oh, no, sorry. So, what happens when people die?
I do very
Death
much
bring
find
you
it
into
funny
the
that
soul
it just
space, or
gathers
is that
everyone
something
into this
different?
room when, like, two
You are
people are
asking
having a
very complex
conversation.
question of me.
And everybody else just sits quietly.
Yeah, I also like that they
do
keep
not have a definitive
pulling people
answer
into this
for you.
room where there's
I
only
have
room for
spent
3
many
people to
hours
sit
exploring
down.
There,
And one of them is a
I have
person who
encountered
might
many
not be
people,
there at this
some
point.
of
And one of them
are
is a panda.
versions of myself. However,
I think there's
never
actually...
have I met a version of myself
I think that's
that
a
has died.
couch, isn't it? So
When
someone
someone
could
dies,
sit next to
I
Rory's
lose
if
contact
Chandra's
with
on the
them.
ground
I
there.
can
I don't
no
want to
longer
sit
sense
next to
them.
Rory,
Does
says
anyone want
Sandra.
to sit next to
There
Rory?
have been times where I can still sense the presence of my other
I mean,
self.
it's,
That's not
if
fair.
Rory
Rory's not that
is
bad.
dead at this point, that is weird that no one is sitting on that couch.
I can't wait to do
Well,
our.
it's because no one. It's because whoever it is would be hidden behind the shoulder.
So, what I'm getting from this is, you believe that if
There's
you
a
die,
Vim
you're
Alex in the
only
Ascent. Yeah, we saw that Vim
you
Alex.
die forever?
I would say that is a possibility. However, please know that when I say the world, or worldly, I mean people who care for worldly goods, money, cars, physical possessions. I believe that companionship between souls is the only thing worth caring about. In this reality, it seems as if people only care about themselves and what they own. In many of my
Real
parallel
deep
lives,
thinker
I have
there.
encountered individuals like this, but never as many destined for the ultimate death.
My sister cared about me, about my mom, my dad, and a lot of people.
Man,
gave
she
away
killed
things
herself.
before
What does
she
that
died.
say?
I think she wasn't a worldly person.
I feel
I
bad
am sure
saying
you
that.
are.
Yeah.
That was Alex coded a little bit.
I am eternally sorrowful that she ended her own life. Life is a rare thing. Many lives in all universes never take physical form, and to throw that gift away is a tragic thing.
I think
That's a weird way to phrase
I think
that.
I want to help people who feel that way. That I want to try and save people.
It's a
who want their
Maybe we're
lives to end.
supposed to take that as a sign that Essentia's kind of
When this
shitty.
whole thing is
Actually.
over and we've saved everyone, I'm going to help everyone realize how precious this is. Yeah. I know it sounded lame, but I believe it.
Alice could learn quite a
Sounded
bit from
fine.
you.
What? Lay off.
No.
Oh, what?
We got Rory's the end is nigh
Yeah.
sign, which is a good thing for him. We're also gonna get a
Very
weapon
funny to
for
pull that out after he says he wants to make people enjoy their lives more.
the end is nigh. And I believe we're getting a Chandra thing soon, ish too.
Okay, I have a very serious question, and I'm really hoping you can answer it seriously.
I would mean another Kisage.
Does Maho
exception.
Shoujo Haru know she might exist in other realities? Am I crazy in thinking that this anime transcends time and space?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Damn.
This dead horse.
I was really hoping it actually was as important to everyone as it is to me.
No, I mean, yes, it does exist in other realities. In one reality, the three sisters are brothers. In another, they are
I
three
want to
sea
see
lions.
the
And of
magical
course,
sea
in
one.
one,
That'd be all right.
who are dating.
That'd be fun.
Like, I don't want more than
still
like
sisters,
maybe
right?
4 episodes of it, because I feel like the joke would get tired very quickly.
Yeah, you're not making a franchise out of this, but you can do like a Pop Team Epic or something.
Or just play it completely straight. Don't make it like make the visual a joke, but still be trying to tell a dramatic story with these magical sea lions.
I'm glad Claudio can experience his anime even in the dead future.
I gotta go away for a while.
All right. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. As long as you're okay.
Bella is lying.
What? She just said she was okay. Man, I wish I could get in her mind like you can.
This is very funny knowing that Essentia cannot get in her head.
She's just
It's just basic knowledge about people.
I just wanted to tell you that you've come to mean a lot to me.
Why?
You, Michael, Chandra, everyone.
Those make sense.
I'm so happy I left my reality for this one.
I
Even
mean,
if this
like,
one ends, that
the answer
year I
to
had
why
with
might
you and
just be
everyone
that
else
she's an
was totally
abused woman who's just trying to find community, even as fucked up as it may be.
I guess. I don't like it.
Ask about kissing.
Oh, I gotta ask about kissing.
When you say things like that, I really want to kiss you. But I don't know which one of you to kiss.
Well, we all tried Vela.
You want to kiss me?
Oh, she's laughing.
I think we didn't try Vela. We tried Rory.
situation this is.
We tried Rory and we tried Bella, and Bella said, I don't know. And Rory also said don't. But we know who's evil in this situation.
Us.
Yeah, us?
It is us.
I mean, technically, yes. In both directions, it is us.
But I can't do this. I feel like without we did this last time we played, and I don't know. I'm happy with Bella just living her life. So
Wanna go get a burger?
yeah.
Smooth.
Way to do it, Alex.
Anyway, here's tomorrow.
All right. Spending time with our friend.
First 5 seconds of this loop is driving me insane.
So, I've got to go away for a while.
Alex, there is something I'd like to ask you, and it's going to be a bit tough for you to hear.
Bet it isn't.
What's up?
When the end comes, and there is nothing left to do but die, will you leave your body behind and join me in the soul space?
You really don't think we can win, do you?
I am afraid I don't know either way. I believe we may have a chance.
Music
All
makes me
things
think
are always
of
50-50.
Oh god,
They will
why
either
can't I
happen
remember its name?
or not happen.
Ave Maria.
Enter the soul space.
Well, yes, but
You are reduced to pure spirit.
Everyone's
Your
anxious to go by
flesh
this part of the game.
dissolves.
That's fair.
Your form dissipates. You will float in space, liberated from corporeal form. You exist with the freedom to travel wherever you please. You are adrift in the
this is
void.
actually nice.
It is magical, and it does not hurt.
So how do I do it?
You must realize how unimportant you are. You must surrender yourself to the soul space and forfeit your right to a physical
Okay.
form.
The music that plays in Code Vein's memory sections.
Oh, yeah.
Admit to yourself that your physical form is nothing more than
I miss you, Yakumo.
I don't know if I could do that. I have only ever known a physical form. I can't imagine not living like this. Eating, drinking, reading, playing games. That's what life is to me. I understand that there's more. I really do, but I can't let go of what I've been trained to know.
Maybe this is why you've never felt the existence of the soul space. You have never lost anything. Don't worry. When the reality around you is obliterated,
Essentially, he lost his father.
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Unless Alex doesn't count that, but that seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
I awoke in the middle of the night. I thought I'd heard sleigh bells far away, like the background of a Christmas song.
I hear them sleigh
Chimes
bells
maybe?
jingling, jing,
Church?
jing, jingling.
I sat up in the bed and felt for my panda.
So,
I was still asleep.
assume
slept
his
more
mom
soundly
is
than I did
also
these days.
abusive to him and
I
not
sat
just
still and
his
listened
sister.
hard.
I think
sound
that's
I could hear was
the
faint,
implication.
thumping of my own heart.
Well, I thought
Months ago, I hated when my heart raced.
part of the
It
abuse
either
was
meant I was nervous,
the
or I
favoritism.
had been forced
but
to exercise against my will.
Maybe
With all the time I've
it
spent
could have
training
been
and
both of
grinding,
them.
everything
It's
seemed
just,
clear.
you know, we were
My mind, my muscles,
playing as
everything was coming into focus.
Carrie Allison at the time.
I lived for the moments when I could feel my heartbeat. I became excited for every pump forcing blood through my
The mom
body.
didn't seem particularly positive about Alex either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of the time that was because he was being shitty.
Where did that music come from?
No, I mean from when
Maybe
they were
I'd been
playing
dreaming after all.
as his sister.
I thought
But-
back to earlier in the summer. I used to
Okay.
dream all the
Like, don't-
time,
maybe
but
I don't
lately my
remember that
dreams
well.
were fevered and confused. I missed when I dreamed of the Essentia 2000. I wondered where she was. Where did she go at night? Why didn't she ever stay with me? Where do transdimensional
Did
androids
she
go
go
at
at
night?
night, actually?
It's a good question.
He was just outside.
Wake up.
Did she go back in the van?
What time is it?
4 a.m.
What's wrong? Is the
mean,
house on fire?
Probably doesn't need to sleep. So
Where do you think the Essentia 2000 goes at night?
Probably to stay over a hotter guy's house.
Perfect.
Think she has an android boyfriend out there somewhere?
Yes, probably. Go back to sleep and dream of metal sheep.
I need to go away for a while.
And you just called us a cup.
So, I
The idea
have
that
a
Alex can make the
serious
level and also
question.
some gross implications. It
It's
does.
pretty deep, and I'm a little afraid of the answer.
What's up?
I find it unlikely that she expects you to answer, Alex. Obviously, this question is aimed at either the Essentia 2000 or myself.
So, if each reality is drastically different from each other, what does it mean if two realities share a common concept? Does this make this concept more real?
First, I should note that there are similarities between each reality.
That just
and then
means
there are not.
nothing.
Some realities are strikingly close to one another. For me to answer the question, I will need you to give me a specific example, perhaps something more complex than, if the sun is blue in two realities, does that make it actually blue over the suns that are yellow or chicken?
Okay, fine. Does the concept of God exist in all realities?
No. God does exist in some realities. In others, he does not.
So, are you saying in some realities God is a present force that you can get direct feedback from?
How nicely worded. And yes, that is correct.
So then, if God made all the realities and yet
That's why I
doesn't
like to
exist
think that
in
Essential
some,
is just bullshit.
does this
and
make
stuff.
God
Colonel
less
Michael's
important?
shit.
Less
You know, Colonel
omnipotent?
Michael is also
If
just
there
a
is a God in
fucking
one reality
scumbag,
and not
so
in
he
another,
could just be
why
not
would God make a
saying
reality
anything.
that doesn't have
That's
him in
something
it?
blatantly
That
false.
seems pretty bogus to me.
I think
Almost like the
I think
people who
he
get God in their
isn't
reality
correcting
are
her out
lucky,
of
or less lucky, depending
spite.
on how you look at it.
Apathy.
Yeah.
She's lying.
He's like,
Oh, she's lying.
The Essentia 2000 is lying. She doesn't know if there is a
Huh?
God in another
Huh?
reality. I've seen many realities, and some do not have the word God, or have a concept of spirituality.
yeah, so he's
There
just
is no
trolling
reality that directly
Essential
has
now.
a God or does not. She can't know the answer to this question. She is lying.
Now I don't know what to believe.
There might be a God. There might not be. Don't let a piece of electronic junk. No offense.
She's not going to offer any kind
Tell
of
you what to
rebuttal,
do.
but
Okay, if she's
Well,
leaving, I'm gonna get out of here.
I don't think she has like a good response to Michael there, because her best effort is just blow gas at people, and they
Something
didn't
is
believe her.
seriously wrong here.
I mean,
Can
like,
you
she
feel it?
could also just say
It's in the
he's
air.
lying
The
for
air is
whatever
different.
reason.
The light is different.
It's true.
Everything this reality knows to be true feels wrong. It's as if everything is in flux. Can you feel it? Alex.
Look, man, I'm getting tired. Let's sleep on that.
All right, we got the plan in Hulu. Well, time to just blow through the rest of these days in the Mind Dungeon.
Is that the last party?
Yeah, that's the last thing we're getting.
I mean, for sure they didn't add anything, I guess.
I am.
Okay.
So, weapon upgrade, and Rory. Hey, the end is nigh. Alright, but you got a little bit better. Oop.
Oh, yeah, there's no...
See?
Well, okay.
Yep. I made sure.
Get 9 levels, I guess.
Let's pump it.
Louder.
And say ooh 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 ooh. Yo yo.
Okay.
Let's just... right.
It's Christmas.
Why does it kick us out now? It didn't kick us out earlier.
I did go out at night, yes.
Merry
Oh, because
It's Christmas.
Wow, I can't believe another
Wait,
year is
not
almost
us.
over.
Michael's present is that he put a shirt back on.
So,
Alex,
gifts or what?
move your fucking arms. YouTube
Where's the
audio.
Essentia 2000?
You look so upset to be here.
I guess she ain't much of a holiday person. Well,
Because he's looking down until left eyes are forward, so they look like in the corner.
Would any of you like to hear a
Yeah,
Christmas
wow,
story?
look, the Christmas tree topper is golden.
Sure, why not?
For Christmas
is.
1996, my mother got my dad a computer. It was a really good one,
Whoa.
too. He used to do all of his writing on a word processor. The ones with the
Yeah,
really
I don't
tiny
think
screens
Michael
where you
does
see
not
7 or
have
8 lines max.
Fucking beard
So
shadow,
anyway,
it just looks like it
My
from
dad
the
unboxes
model.
it and freaks out. He was so excited. And you know, I fell in love with it right away. Whenever my dad left the house, I'd get on the computer and play games, browse the internet.
I can't
In
tell if
98,
Bella is wearing
Christmas,
shoes or
They
not.
got me my own computer.
Because if she is, they're
No
the
one else
same
has their
color
own
as her
computer.
stockings.
I
It's
think
amazing.
I think she is supposed to be wearing like slip-ons or like the
Together.
I forget the name of the shoe. It's like the shoe nurses used to wear in the war.
You want to hear the really funny part?
Clogs.
Nope.
When I went and lived all of my parallel lives,
Mary somethings.
I was him. I
You
was
think
on a
they
computer
are slip-ons,
talking
but
to me.
because they're the same color as her
tell me,
stockings, it looks like she's just
How
wearing
the hell can a
one
computer connect to a
stocking.
chat room that is in another reality?
I don't know, Veriformer. I mean,
Guys,
the other guy.
Michael, now might
Maybe
not
it
be the
has
time
more
to
to do
talk
with
about
you than the
this.
computer.
Possibly.
Dude,
I mean,
we our last
so
Christmas together.
with what we know now,
Forever.
that line
And
is
you want to waste the time about
presumably
this?
Michael trying to tip off everyone else that something is wrong
you guys
and it
have
just
to
not
tell
working.
me you've
Mhm.
noticed it too. Do you honestly feel like things are the same as they were 2 months ago? 2 years ago?
Dude, things change. That's like...
You're all intentionally not seeing it! The very fabric of everything has
I like
changed!
that fucking
It's like
Michael
one
is in
day we were cotton,
pajamas.
and today we're made
And
of
like
metal!
Claudio
Things
Vella
are
and
so
Chandra are
different.
dressed nicely.
Can you give us an example?
I mean,
Michael?
Rory just has a red hoodie.
Yeah, he sure does.
That checks out though.
Also, I read Michael's thing as like a Christmas sweater and like a warm cap or whatever.
You said it yourself! Soul survivors do not kidnap people!
Yeah,
They
but
didn't kidnap Sammy, and they
it
didn't
feels
take the Essentia
pajamas.
hostage!
I'm sure.
Something is weird here! It's like strange things are happening all around us, and only I'm actually noticing it!
Yeah.
They look.
Meanwhile,
we
Alex
just
is
need
dressed
to
as
find the
Santa and
Essentia
looks
2000
completely
and
checked
ask
out.
her how her body ended up in the
Alex, you want to
ground.
engage in the conversation,
He
bud?
hasn't said
Let's
anything
finish
this
opening
entire
up
conversation.
tomorrow.
I
we'll
know.
sort this out.
Alex, all your friends are talking. You want to say
He's
something?
Bugged out.
That's what we did. We exchanged gifts.
Everyone else is
That
like
was my
either
goals.
comfy or like in a costume, but
Something was
Chandra
wrong,
and
I couldn't place my
Claudio
finger
are like
on it.
very well dressed.
I wondered if this
As
was
a black person, I can tell you that that is a common occurrence.
Well,
It was a loss of self.
At least in my family.
Resolve of everything.
You don't go to place on the holidays and dress
Only
like
thing was a
normal.
step beyond death. When people die, reality, the color of the sky, the sound of the trees, your memories, all remain the same. This was different. This is beyond unusual.
Oh. I just
Well,
ends.
anyway.
anyway, forget that shit. It comes
Oh, that hard cut.
That was a pretty hard cut. Alright. Hey, Crow. It's the 26th. Let's...
Skip a few days.
Well, so on the calendar, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 less days than there actually is because those cutscenes always happen on those days. So some of the days were just used.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I put together the Christmas one was a skipped day. I had not put together the other ones were skipped days. I just assumed they happened at the end of the day.
Nope.
I mean, those are. I think those are Persona rules too.
Everything to parody there. And why not?
I'll be honest, I don't know if these decisions have much effect anymore.
More Pierce is always better. I'm going to have to wait for that. Alright. Save our game. I'm going to save over this.
Conceptually, I'm fine with that as a music. I just think it needs to not be the start of every single day, and then we hear nothing else of it.
Punish. We're looking pretty strong at level 60 to 45.
Jeez.
Yeah, no kidding.
Why is... Apparently that's not our level.
You know, great question. You had to wear church clothes for going to family friends. Yeah, My parents were the same way. You had to wear fancy clothes, if you're going
I had to wear
to.
nicer than church clothes because I didn't have to wear anything good for church.
That's fair. Oh yeah, we did get an email that said their Kisage's film didn't do well. Oh no. It'd be like that sometimes, my G.
Also, to be clear, when I say nice clothes, I don't really mean that nice clothes. Just a khaki and khakis and polo. seems never to like fully get dressed.
You remember when you kissed Michael and Allison wouldn't talk to you for a month? No. I don't remember kissing Michael.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I would remember kissing Michael, and I'm pretty sure Proto Michael would have, I don't know, like Superman punched us in the face.
I think Proto Michael would have found it funny.
Just doing one more check around. Frankton. Jack Diddley, nothing. Alright. Wait, now I'm a little confused.
Yeah, what's up?
So I thought, so today is the 30th, so this is the day before New Year's, but,
I mean, it's the day before New Year's.
Yeah, but why kick
It was
us
the day before
out?
New Year's, which means it wasn't New Year's.
Yeah, I don't know why it kicked us out of the mine dungeon. There weren't any cutscenes happening.
Not really much, yeah.
If you wear the unknown power while you're out at night, other NPCs show up here.
Yeah,
Kisage makes an appearance if you have the aviators.
I do not have the aviators because I couldn't get them to fucking spawn. Oh. I didn't know that. I'll have to go back and load a save while I get those.
Or hit power, or whatever it is.
Yeah. I have to get the Kisage thing. That seems cool.
The aviator's another one of the things required for one of the bonus. One of the endings you've just decided, no, fuck it, that's too much effort.
Well, so yeah, because the aviators are what you need to get Dick Masterson to show up, and I saved. Yeah, I did. I saved from the first slot. Yeah, you need the aviators. So again, the reason I was going to the South Town so much was because in that corner you can just sometimes get the aviators, and they'll just show up there, and that's what happens. And I was under the assumption that we weren't going to be getting them this save, so I did find a save with them just in case, but where? So it kicked us out so we can come back and do it again? What? Sure, man.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know why it kicked us out.
There are other junction selves around the map at night. Okay. I just might have missed them. And it kicks us out again.
Yeah, because
For the 30th. Yeah, okay. That was a strange one.
The last time you looked into the blackened pond, it was under the apple tree. I disturbed your best day, but you felt a glimpse of it then. A feeling that reached out to love greater than what your body was capable of. This made you somewhat aware of your other selves.
Chandra, don't answer. Remember what Kisage X said in the screenplay. When an entity appears and accuses you of original sin, wait for them to finish monologuing before you respond, lest you commit the original sin in your reaction.
No, I do not.
Has it been explained what that means yet?
From what it seems, original sin is just somebody doing something fucked up in the soul space.
Just like the movie! So cool!
Creating Essentia was one.
Oh no.
Monism was another.
Between the two Michaels.
Opening.
Was.
What about Claudio and Asuka? I can't just leave them here.
Asuka and Claudio.
They all say something weird about Alex.
Only the pieces of them that you
Are Chandra's eyes noticeably
bigger?
Darker. Yeah, redder. Like the whites of her eyes have noted. I noticed it last cutscene, but didn't say anything. The whites of her eyes are like almost matching her skin tone in this red light, where
Go on, listen to yourself.
Claudio's and Asuka's are both still
Go
white.
deep, Chandra. You've seen this
Yeah, maybe that's because this is her.
I'm sorry. Did that just say that Chandra is a Michael?
Yeah, Chandra is a form of Michael.
What?
This was I mentioned this multiple streams ago, but
Oh,
I don't.
vaguely I remember.
Yeah,
But
I don't know why she is a Michael, but she is. That's why the camera appears to her and stuff. Hey, Michael with the gun.
But that clearly wasn't the case before, or else.
I think
Proto
it was
Michael
the
would've-
case in a side story, but there was nothing in the game to mention that.
Hey, look, they're all the camera.
Let us begin.
So Michael is both Chandra and Kisage X as well.
Kisage X makes I'm fine with. Like they both have a focus on cameras.
Why is it
I feel
Chandra
like
though?
that could have been set up with Chandra more.
I think if you, oh god, let's finish.
So, haven't you asked yourself the question yet?
Haven't you?
You know, the important one.
Who is this?
Michael K.
Yo, P.
Yo, P. All right. Huh?
Hi, Alex. It's Sammy.
Mhm.
Have you been taking care of my cat?
Sammy?
There's a lot of boys in this game. I don't know if that alludes to her being Michael.
It might allude to her being Michael, but it maybe wasn't as clear as it is with this.
Son,
Dad?
where the hell have you been? We were worried sick about you.
Dad, Mom?
You said you were just going to bike to Justin's house.
Dad
Claudio and
Mom
your
is also
mom are
Chandra?
freaking out.
Claudio and your mom are freaking out. Wait, that wasn't her dad mom at all. That was Claudio's parents.
Chandra's parents sound like Chandra?
Did you figure out the question?
Well, they think we're Aaron Unkrich or Alexander Unkrich. Give it again. Come on. Zibbit-a-baggery.
I love running in circles while I wait for my phone to ring.
Hey, Alex. It's Sammy. Did you remember to pick up my cat from the dry cleaners?
Admittedly, I joke about that, but I know if I'm expecting a phone call, I will pace around my apartment.
I think you need to get further away from the phone.
Can I leave?
Or
I
not.
can't. What if I go upstairs?
Why was the table fully set?
There we go. Because the table's always fully set in the Eggleston house. Hey, Rory, it's Jane from Two Brothers.
That's a different text noise.
Yeah, because it's the Two Brothers text noise.
That's kind of cute.
Eh. I wish that was the Two Brothers reference.
Yeah, that's a fine Two Brothers reference if
Hey, it's
if
Chandra. Have you
fucking
seen my
Roy
camera?
didn't show
I've had
up
the
and be
weirdest
like,
dreams. I've been
oh,
dreaming that I'm
the
a boy,
critics
dreaming that I'm a boy.
hated
Then
my
dreaming I'm a man,
game,
that
but
my dream
they'll
is
love yours.
So Chandra
That's
calls.
how I felt when I came out.
Chandra calls and says, "Have you seen my camera?" And I guess that's supposed to point you to Michael. Because the dreaming I'm a boy, G isn't that funny. That happened before. I guess I just didn't clock that. So many phone calls. We're so popular.
Based on the grading,
Alex,
and
it's your
also,
mom.
Sarah
Please
brought
come
up
home.
that she said
Claudio's waiting
something
for you to watch some cartoons.
like Alexy, and I feel like it is just as plausible for you to draw from that indication that Chandra is an Alex as that Chandra is a
Hey,
Michael.
Alex, it's Michael. Have you seen my hula hoop or my headphones?
Oh my gosh.
Also, I've been
I
thinking about
guess
changing my
that's a
hair.
little bit
It's
more.
getting so big.
I don't like that Michael's doing black voice.
No.
Yeah,
no, I
don't
hate
like
that.
that.
That's not my favorite thing. Alex!
Help me!
Oh no.
I'm stuck in a mine dungeon!
Spooky.
This is what you get.
Happening to me? Michael!
Anyway.
One of
I
those
also think it's
Michaels.
an issue of it's very easy to read this as just nonsense.
It can
Like
be,
purposeful nonsense rather than...
but it has a purpose. We know now.
What's the purpose of Sammy asking if you picked up her cat from the dry cleaners?
Because it's a Sammy that's not
Oh, it's
damaged or in
just Sammy
danger.
again. I can't find you. Where did you go? You left me at the elevator and you vanished into the crowd.
You picked up her cat from the
Why
dry
do you always
cleaners?
disappear on
Yeah,
me
that
like
Sammy
You
from
know how
that
much I
reality
hate
is, you know, asking about cat from dry cleaners, because that's a normal thing to do in that reality.
Yeah, I take my cats to the dry cleaner all the time.
Bang bang. Panda.
Ooh, who were you on the phone with last night?
Everybody.
Everyone. Yeah, literally everyone.
Oh, really? Only just Michael, Chandra,
wish I
and
dreamed that.
fucking
Talk it
mom.
out. Why do you think you were
The
getting
black
all these strange
mom.
calls?
Why'd you say Michael twice?
No idea, but Panda, have you noticed how weird things have been?
You mean with all the soul survivors, androids, and
Patriots.
long-haired punk kids you've been rolling with lately?
No, even before that.
When do you think it started?
Today.
Well, I guess around the time I came home from school, for starters. And I know this could be just a coincidence, but I didn't see my mom for weeks. When I finally did, she changed, and I found myself saying some really bratty things.
Mostly normal.
No, it wasn't. Something is weird. Where's my dad been? Don't you remember? My dad worked for Pacific Chime. Not my mom.
But you told us your mom worked
My
for
mom
Pacific
worked for
Chime.
Moon Macro Systems. They met at that programming convention.
I still
When
don't
did my
know
mom
if
start
Dad
working
Mom
for
left
Pacific
us or if
Chime?
Mom Dad left
You don't have
us.
a
I think Dad
Yeah,
left.
I do. Of course I do. Everyone has a dad.
Because
Then where is he?
he talks about his dad getting him the records, which is why Alex likes records so much.
Didn't Michael move away when he was 10?
When did he move away? Michael.
I mean, it's
19,
10.
tall, witty,
Anna
blonde-haired
just
white
said
boy.
it, dumbass.
He was a few years younger than me, but I never felt like there was much of an age
Keep
gap
up,
when
keep
we hung
up.
out. The summer he moved to town, we spent a lot of time together.
Did he hang out with
sister
Michael
would spend
because
the
he
days outside when the
he was
sun went
around
down,
because he was
counting
dating
the
Allison?
accomplishments of those summer days,
Probably.
based on the number of
That's
mosquito bites and hot
so
fireflies.
that's pathetic, but Alex.
Michael had moved to the area when he was 12, 1991. The year Michael Stipe of REM sang Losing My Religion. It was a peaceful green street at that time. Not a single thing to claim your attention. Handful of little white houses with a few fences, a stream full of crayfish, a two-lane road they
All
pretended was a highway.
parallels are parallels because of how
Probably a lot
Alex
of a shopping
perceives
center.
them.
That was it. Most houses had maple trees
So,
in the yard and brand new nut
there's a way that she couldn't be a Michael, but he ends up being a Michael because of Alex's perception of how. Oh my
house
god.
he moved into was a mid-century model style, built sometime around the late 80s.
Now you've gone cross-eyed.
No, I get it. It's just like the parallels thing is a new wrinkle that I came into this playthrough knowing, and it's so much more bolds on top of the point that I'm like, why?
Quaint little octagonal arbor in amongst the trees that had been used as a studio. Its bay windows hung with lace curtains, faded into a nondescript color.
Nondescript.
Down by the pond, daffodils were in righteous bloom, and every morning birds came.
He says, describing it.
The first owner of the house, also its
I
designer,
think he did describe
had
it
been an
as
elderly oil
nondescript.
painter.
Bro's describing
Presumably,
His
if it
mom
was
gave out on him and
descript,
died
he
the
would
winter
have had
before Michael moved in.
descriptions for it.
That was in 1990. The year Billy Joel sang We Didn't Start the Fire.
That was not We Didn't Start the Fire.
See,
I
it
don't
is.
know what that was.
We didn't start the fire. Scuba doo regard to roll a mall of Chiba.
Michael back in Frankton. Didn't
Nothing.
they move to Canada when
That's
his
the
dad
Sims
got
version.
that publishing deal?
Yeah.
He sold his house, right?
I've been
Didn't a cute
I've
girl
been
move
doing
in?
that around my house recently.
Think of it. Michael have a falling out? He moved
Simlish
away.
version of
You
the
went to
Adobe
hang out with him, but
Fire.
he had given
I've
you
been
a
speaking
new
a
address.
sinless version
Not
of
official.
everything.
Yeah, sort of. He had me meet him at a mall near his house. And
There
when I
are
got there, he
official
never showed up.
Simlish versions of
That
a
was the
few
last I heard of
songs.
him.
Scooby Doo Ragatala
What time is it?
Kakascooby Doo Hibiji
It's
Ragalat
dark
Gutala
outside.
Palama.
The clock says it's 8 a.m. Weren't you going to meet your friends to head to the city at
Jemima.
8:30?
Shit. Okay, let's get going.
Ooh, wait. I'm coming for you, Slave Slot 3. Yeehaw! It's a father.
Alex, dear, the little girl next door who moved into Michael's house was looking for you.
Hey, Mom, Dad.
That's my name. Unless you
Hey,
can
Dad,
think of a
Mom.
better one. Maybe something with more shimmer, like Antonio van Engelstendel.
That name appears above the door sometimes.
That never gets old.
Gwen Stefani did a sinless version of a song? That's cool.
I mean, from what I understand, a lot of artists
Like
do
they
similar
They
versions.
did
of their-
have like several artist packs for Sims 4.
I know the Black Eyed Peas one because my sister bought it when my friends bought it, and I was like, wow, I didn't know you would do this.
Yeah, there's a version of one of Katy Perry's songs that was used in one of the Sims 3 trailers that she sang.
Pretty
in
sure
some
there's
of
at
the
least
Sims.
one Janelle Monáe.
All right,
In
everybody.
fact, a Katy Perry expansion pack.
Here is.
There's an expansion pack everywhere. All right, so we have a save right before we walk outside the house. So let's do this first.
You see me. Go get the ending where. Go get Spite ending number 1.
All right.
Hey, man, what took you so long to get here? We've been waiting here forever.
Love sad Rory.
Going on?
We're going to see the ball drop in the city. Duh.
We've been planning this
Maybe you
forever.
gotta draw
You okay,
something.
dude? You look terrible.
Yeah, maybe you should sit in the back seat.
Well, Tricky Triptych, let's get it started. Listen to him now.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get going.
Man, tonight we are gonna party like it's 1999. Man, I can't wait to kick off the new
Did
millennium
people say
in
that
style.
Yeah.
during the actual year
I can't
1999?
remember the last time I did
Probably.
something fun.
Ironically.
We should leave now if we want to get shopping in before the new year.
How can you even think about shopping? Wasn't it just Christmas?
Exactly! All the best stuff is on sale now!
As we drove to the city,
I forgot about
I knew
Essentia.
something was
I should have drawn us like this. Damn it.
looking around at my friends.
I'm a failure as an artist.
Drawn pictures of
It's
where
fine.
the artist's crude abilities had just barely captured enough of their essence to show me who they were supposed to be. I looked back. Something had been wrong for a while now. Why did I feel like this? Why was it that when I looked at Bella, I felt as if I was looking at someone else
'Cause-
altogether?
There's no purple.
When I looked at Proto-Michael, I felt like I was looking at a beautiful image.
Does not
on a
appear to be
stage.
purple.
His features were too rounded.
I
Claudio,
thought we
Chandra,
just had black
how
hair.
were they even talking? I looked at
I
their
mean,
mouths moving up and
it's the
down and
anime
felt a
rules.
strange detachment to them. As if they were speaking a foreign language.
No one
without making
except
a sound at
Essentia
all.
has weird
I'm
hair.
noticing a lot
Essentia's not
more
person.
Her face felt
lines
blurry and
of
out of focus.
Alex
you
being
figured it out?
kind of gay
No.
for Michael.
What's happening?
This reality has already started to break.
Oh, has it?
This didn't start today, did it?
I see. So you have noticed.
Only just today. I'm pretty oblivious to things I don't want to see. If you haven't noticed.
So, would you like me
But
to
you
clear
agreed
some
with
things up?
Michael that it
Of
was
course.
breaking
Give it
earlier.
to me straight.
He did.
When someone leaves a reality, a place for a new soul to enter that reality becomes available.
Like Bella said.
Souls are in constant transit if we enter the soul space and take direct control. So this Michael here is not the Michael from your childhood. Proto-Michael is, as he is a combination of all Michaels.
So did the old Michael leave this reality?
No. This reality is shattered. Lost souls in the soul space are slipping in and out of it.
So, Claudio and Chandra?
That is one I'll let you figure out yourself. It will be good for you. Allow me to start at the beginning. You belong to this reality. So does Sammy. When Sammy left, Vela took her place. I took advantage of Sammy leaving this reality and forced my spirit into this physical space. Understand so far?
Yes.
Michael, like Rory, Chandra, Claudio, and myself, are important to you in every reality. When this reality broke, they entered.
So, a version of Michael, Rory, Chandra, and Claudio all come to this reality. For what?
To find you. To find me. We're going to help them.
How? This reality is
Rush.
broken. And from what I can tell, it's been broken for a long time.
I do not know. We must first see what form you take to destroy this reality.
I don't want to destroy this reality, or any reality. Why does it have to be me?
If it wasn't you, it would be me, or Rory, or Claudio. We are all capable of destruction. We can create or destroy. The choice is ultimately yours.
Then I choose not to destroy this reality.
Excellent. Now, if only your parallel selves agreed.
I spent the duration of the 2-hour road
I think
trip
we've just
ignoring
stopped
happy,
using
excited
the
laughter of my
fucking
friends.
stand-up zone.
I was
It's
playing
tough.
the events of
Look,
the past year
they had a
over and
deadline
over again in my head. I
to
thought
release
back
their
when I
game for
first
the
arrived in
fourth
Frankton.
time.
Everything felt so different. Seeing Michael again, it seemed so normal for him to live next to me. Then we met Vela, and that felt the most real out of all the things that had happened so far. I thought about Sammy. What had she been running from? Why did she leave this reality? Probably for the best. This reality has gone to literal shit. Did she perhaps sense
That
the
shit
being
is very
coming?
metaphorical,
Was
Alex.
her reality torn apart
Don't
along
worry
with
about
mine?
it.
He's a hipster.
I thought about the mind dungeon. I had never heard of a mind dungeon
Yeah,
before.
Alex
yet
is
I accepted
absolutely
it.
the person to misuse literal
Dial
and then
333
get
and you'll go
like
inside a physical
complain
version
about
of your
someone
mind.
else misusing literal.
There you can toughen up and learn to do magic. Magic? Why hadn't I found this strange? It was all so obvious from the start. This wasn't my reality.
Oh, 1 second.
Dungeons.
I'll be right back.
Cats with mustaches. Beautiful women who come in and out of my life. Mysterious pan-dimensional androids.
It's the beautiful women
Of course
coming
something had
into
to be
his life that tipped him off,
I
and
had sensed it
beautiful
all
women
along.
leaving his life that
But I was
did.
so intrigued by the fun and mystery of it all. Who wouldn't be? We found parking in the city without even trying on New Year's Eve. This really was a warped reality.
Haha.
But Tish.
For some
I
reason, I
wish if
hadn't.
you just stood here for long enough, the world ended.
That would be funny. I don't like. I didn't remember any of this like crayon drawing stuff
I
from the last time, but now that we're here again, it's like yes, I remember all of this immediately.
Okay. Headphones. Controller. Okay. Aha, I knew there was.
No mind dungeon though. We're not gonna
No.
get to spend that XP.
That's okay. I'm not burned about it. 46 seems like plenty final level, and we're pretty strong compared to everything, so...
Especially given the fucking 2 base game fights that are remaining are both supposed to lose fights.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. What's across the street? I am Kaiju.
You see, it's a metaphor for how important Alex sees himself compared to everyone else in the city.
Attack of the 50-foot Alex.
I didn't even see him re-Fantasio, not even once. Do they keep doing it? They do. Good job, Bella.
I followed my friends, wishing I could tell them how I was feeling, but I knew it was coming.
Alright. All of that.
$1,000.
Yes. That's okay. Well, we wanted Masamune, so...
I never remember which was one of the ones that's just very good at cutting. Which one's the one that makes you evil?
Murasame, I think, makes you evil?
Masamune is Sephiroth's sword, all I know.
That is also true and correct. Alright, and I think I have the best camera, so all those are good. Last minute checks for equipment for your party. Don't worry about it. You got it all here at the stores. Murasame.
Turns out there's a lot of swords. Turns out when you, like, craft a very good weapon of murder, it tends to make people evil.
Oh, I did miss a Mind Dungeon thing. I was 4 levels away.
Who knows? There's more added stuff. Maybe we get to level up then.
Maybe. I can also always go back and force it. Let me in. Wow, food. Got a save point.
I mean, I guess we could have reached level 50 if we just ignored all of our friends.
Yeah. I don't want to do that. I love my friends.
And you're okay with the characters in the too.
Yeah, I'm more than okay with what we're at. Yeah.
Last meal together. Would we survive the night? Would this reality continue to exist?
No, it's pointless.
What would happen to our souls? I wish I could jump inside their brains and make them remember, but were these even the same friends I was with the past year?
I'm back in. Awesome.
That area does not need to be as long as it is.
It truly don't, but hey, 1 times square, baby.
Postmodern. There are 2 billboards of Essentia.
She's very popular. Super Motendo.
Yeah, I was trying to parse if that was a game I actually recognized.
We're all going
It was
to
not.
die. I don't know how, but I can feel it in my bones. So it ends.
Be brave, Alex.
Do it good instead of bad.
Okay, don't get erased every move you make. would be bad.
We'll be watching you.
They couldn't have made that effect look less awful in the update.
Nope.
Particle effects
No
are bad.
removal.
Oh my god!
This is all so familiar!
Prepare to fight. This is it. This is the end.
Okay, guys.
Wouldn't be
We
easy
trained
without
for
it, I
this.
suppose.
What do you mean we trained for this?
Isn't that Alex's face? Holy shit!
Everyone, this is it! Prepare yourselves!
Nope.
Michael!
Jane.
You're back!
I never left.
Holy shit! I remember everything now.
I hope that means you all remember what's going on here. Come on, let's knock my ugly mug back into space! I remember thinking, this is how we
Oh,
die.
fuck.
Nope.
We're back in stand-up zone.
The game heard you,
More
Fiona.
than a bunch of kids who thought they could make a
Yep.
difference.
Fuck.
A bunch of kids who fought
Yes.
a losing battle.
I'm trying to find...
Claudio is an
Oh,
adult.
This is what the game means when it's using the stand-up zone. And honestly, it just feels like sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Anyway, let's fight this silly enemy. Okay, bye, Alex.
Wait, you can actually get it? I just assumed you couldn't.
It doesn't matter.
Just try to understand this is not a mistake. Underneath this heavy load,
Man, this slow combat system's gonna make this fucking take forever.
Golden Park.
Got him.
I think it's impossible to tell who is actually targeted by the banish. Why doesn't it just banish on every turn?
Don't know.
This
It has
You
to
already-
give you the illusion of victory.
It already needs to take 7 turns minimum to kill everyone.
This is beatable now? What? Well,
It's
I didn't.
taking damage.
Sure. Okay, hold up.
Michael has a gun.
I feel like it's not beatable from where we are.
Well,
I feel like we've already lost too many resources.
we'll see. It only has 500 health.
Yeah, and you do 7 damage to it. And
Yeah, that's Michael. Didn't know that was beatable. I would have tried something else actually.
I mean, we have to save.
Okay. I'm not really hurt enough for that. So, well. How about that?
It doesn't do a different cutscene for winning. So.
Let's drop the bait.
Oh, okay. For sure, man.
The fact, presumably the fact that they want it to be winnable is why it doesn't just banish every turn. But man, does it make a slow fight, an already slow fight, even slower.
It's, yeah. Just so...
Pretty slow.
Pretty slow, sis. Is it gonna be Essentia? No, it's Fella. Alright, Essentia, it's time to chingle.
Number. It just always leaves Essentia and Alex at the end, and then gets rid of Essentia.
Makes sense. Sight restored. Get him, buddy. Alex, you died.
You're actually not.
Lemonade.
Handgun him.
Yeah, you're not actually that far away from.
No, chain gun is really strong. I don't know. Aw, dang it. Here they go. Ah, they're getting me. Chain gun him. Aw, man, can I win the damage race?
No, presumably no, because the gun is going to banish you at some point.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. He just punched her instead.
Also, I'm pretty sure his next auto attack is going to murder you.
We'll see. Dang on him.
Like Gauze Bandage may have made it not do that.
6. 45. 34. I can
forget with, like, apparently.
There we go.
Yep, there it is. Didn't even banish Essentia, just killed her.
That's okay. Okay. Oh no!
No, blood, Adobe After Effects.
He's releasing missing women.
Oh, Alex is the one.
Hey.
Playing as Wordsy again.
It's me. Finally. I can wear my
Finally,
checkered
playing
shirt.
it is you a bunch of times.
I was gonna, like, this Halloween I was planning an Alex cosplay, but I might switch it to a Carrie Allison. I like this outfit better.
I did indeed. It wasn't what I expected. How about you?
It was scary, but I'm happy I went through with it.
One that was actually a black man.
I'm actually...
Me.
Don't worry about it.
Incredible. Well, it's nice to formally meet you.
That's
So,
actually not that
does
weird
this
for
mean you're
this
not
game.
related to either the good brother or the bad brother?
I'm
Who knows?
not really sure.
He's basically literally what you
Either way,
said.
I know I have to get to the party and help them before it's too late. I might not really
Her,
be their sister.
her
in this
answer
reality.
implies that there's a
I feel
correct
a strong
answer that
desire
you
to
can
do
argue about, unlike your answer,
so
which implies
selfless.
there is no answer.
It's just like a protagonist in a Kisage X film. Well, I feel like now's the time for me to finally come clean then. Since you figured out all of this on your own.
Yep,
You
definitely
see,
figured this all out.
I am...
No freaking way! That's my cat!
What?
It's Dolly.
I haven't seen her since I was a baby! Oh, that thought, I need to catch her!
Collect cat.
Fuck, it's beta math. There's two chuckle fucks I have to say.
Find out. And Bella.
Yeah.
And she doesn't stand out because she's not pure white.
All right.
They're almost at the
Tonight
party.
is my last night in this reality.
Cool. I appeared right there for like for a hot second.
It loaded a
Insidious
scene
moment.
before it loaded the camera angle change.
There's something that's rightfully mine.
Ah, Fit Murray. Hold up.
It's trans people all the way down.
I fucking like this Rory design. I'm not gonna lie.
Something that's rightfully mine.
Also, damn, I wish that was ours.
Not yet. I was hoping it would pan out and the cat would be gigantic.
The party is gonna be the tits. Seriously, my dad got Kisage X to show up. Not only that, he booked my favorite DJ. It's gonna be amazing. Cool people coming from all over to celebrate my rebirth. My girlfriend's gonna be there too. She's super hot. Can't wait for you all to meet her.
I want to know what your directions were. I want to know what they told you to say and how they told you to say it. Oh.
I'm so close to figuring something out.
And
The bad brother.
There he is.
Truly have no idea about the spatial.
Supposed to play this character in a new movie, only the director has given me an impossible task.
Well, speaking of.
Okay. He's right over there. He could hear you.
Dude, it's the best day of my life. Yeah, Villa Wild's coming, but whatever. She's gonna do a whole set, no big deal. Oh, and catch this! On my way over, I played this hysterical prank on this dumb little kid I met.
that was us.
She was all, wah, 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 the good brother. It was so dumb. Stupid kid thinks she's getting into my party. As F. The invitation was a fake.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Brother, why are you here? I need to get in. The good brother went inside, and we both know he shouldn't be in there. He doesn't deserve that despair. None of it is his doing. Answer me! You jerk! You freaking bully. You're just like Dad. You don't get it, do you? I don't think you should suffer either. But the good brother is completely innocent. His flaw is being stupid. Thinks he has to give up his body for others. He takes the punches you give. If you just stop being a punk, you could get a lot more sympathy. You make me so mad!
You don't understand. You were never going to be let in. That invitation is a fake. He gave it to you so he could use your name to torment others. Alex can't let you in. And even if he could, he'd hate himself for it. Some people enter the soul space, and instead of finding a new reality, they find one of their own making. A twisted delusion of misplaced meaning. Just run away.
Alex's theme in the background.
I'll take care of the rest.
Hey Alex, when did you turn into like a cyber knight?
At least has been. He's just an unreliable narrator.
Ah, I see.
This affords me the opportunity to do the other thing I wanted to do. This way. Okay, so let's...
Probably one of these leads to Kisagi X.
Yes.
Yep.
I need a prop, something evocative for my film, you see. I'm a director. I have
We've
an
heard.
impossible task.
Yeah, bro, we
I
know.
need to give a specific audience member a religious experience. It's in the contract. A crazy notion, I know. However, as I am the only director with 12 confirmed religious experiences at his helm, I was the natural choice to direct once the original directors left this reality.
Great question. Maybe the Pope?
Got too dangerous for them. So,
I think the
may
Pope only
have
gets involved
yours
after you're
as a
past like
prop?
20.
Yeah, but also like it's not a Catholic experience. Like, I don't think if like someone has a Hindu religious experience, the Pope is gonna sign off on that.
There's a committee. The pantheistic committee.
Welcome to the Pantheistic Committee. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna... That goes back there. So let's... Now that we've given Kisage that, let's see if anything changes going this way.
Can we give Kisage?
Who knows?
There was a voice line after you talked to him that said, I think what sounded like I need help.
It said, I can help.
Oh, okay.
That's not you, right?
I'm supposed to play this character in a new. I can't think. Can't I be you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I have to give everybody my stuff. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
now we gotta give up our bodies like the
I
good
feel like
brother
I'm
does.
just the guy who lost something beautiful. And beauty keeps me going, but that beauty decay. If I don't want to be me anymore, can I be you?
I can help.
Now you can be me. And back we go.
Does Velen want something of ours?
Let's see.
Tonight is my last night in this reality. Tomorrow, I find one that's whole. So I
We
need
also
to
have
make
got
something beautiful.
give
Something that
something to.
shines bright as the sun. May I have yours?
Here, have my son.
Is there another one I'm forgetting about? I don't remember anyone else besides.
There's something that's rightfully mine, given to me by the fundamentals of reality. I want it back.
What?
Only
Hang
it's kept under lock and key, unrealistically out of reach. It'd be illegal, but it'd be righteous. But only a holy thief could sneak between the construct of despair and get to the crux of the problem.
It's the blue hair card.
That sound like something you want to help with?
Yes. At
We're
last.
getting rid of our card. I don't know why we're getting rid of our cards, but we're getting rid of our cards. Does Dolly want her umbrella?
Have we seen
Oh, Sean.
Ben Rory before?
Figuring something out.
That's
It's like a stream of
I don't think
angels
so.
want to carry me off to an epiphany. Something that'll really set things right. Would you lend me a ride?
I can help. I can help.
Like that's just a sound effect for throwing a cat.
Meow.
Meow.
Yes, Alex.
No. Kitty.
Our old cat, it's your old cat too.
Okay.
So you caught the cat.
Color.
I'm sorry. Can you not hear me in this form? What am I doing wrong? Well, you're going to have to play along a bit longer. This is where it all ended. This is where reality is destroyed. At the party for Baby New Year himself. You're going to see some stuff that will upset you. But don't let that take away your hope.
YiiK, that's
Resist
impossible.
losing that with all your might. It will all make sense soon.
I don't believe you.
I'm so curious. Okay.
Epilogue.
Not epilogue.
It's gone. Everything is gone. I'm all that's left. How did this happen? How can I have everything one moment and be so completely alone the next? My world is destroyed. I am destroyed.
What are you going to do now?
We could live alone on this island forever. You and me. What do you say, pal? Yeah, you're right. That's a terrible idea.
Where do you think the Essentia 2000 is?
I don't know. But I really wish she was here. And Bella. And everyone else.
Fucked up, man. You fucked up. Everyone died. Because of you.
Good job, Alex.
Yep.
I'd say I'd like to see you do better, Panda, but I don't fucking know. You're us. You didn't do better.
Sometimes it's hard to do better. I hate this post.
Absolute loss.
Why are you fucking the stool, Alex?
Music, TV, expensive record players. All of these material things have value.
Alex, your dad left. Your dad, mom left you. Why are you acting like you've suffered no hardship ever?
Sammy lost her mind. Rory lost his sister. What did I ever lost. It's a funny thing to grow up with everything in life. When I was 4, I vacationed to Italy one summer. I did every year for the next 2 years, and you know how much I appreciated that travel? You guessed it.
You were 4
I didn't
to
appreciate it at all.
6. You don't
I met
need
a kid
to
in college who had never
appreciate
left the state.
vacations when
He
you're
said his
4 to
parents didn't take
6.
vacations.
It didn't.
I didn't realize people didn't travel. I didn't realize how much I had and how little I had done to earn it.
Didn't realize how
You're
much I
not
had when I was 4.
entitled as a kid for
I
being
realized.
like, wow,
You
I
were
just want to
literally
play video
4.
games. I don't
It was.
care about
I
going
thought
to
about my soul and
Italy.
whatever the hell that meant. Did I even believe in
4, and what
souls?
is
Well,
this?
I did to a certain
I
extent.
want to see him on those vacations because I just imagine Alex going, "Ugh, Mom, why?"
Has a beard and
Game
glasses.
Boy is what he was doing. They took him to the Louvre and he was like just playing Pokemon.
Mom, my Game Boy's out of batteries. Can I get some out of this stupid painting? Ugh.
No, they're your
Yeah, I mean,
balls.
that's
They don't
like
fit.
College, my past girlfriends,
people have
teachers,
talked about
random
like.
people on buses.
I remember there was a post going around where people were
They were all
complaining
gone.
that like a 5-year-old was playing a
Simply
Game
gone.
Boy
Gone where?
at Stonehenge.
When you die, you don't enter the soul
Like a
space. Soul
4-year-old
space isn't
would
heaven
give
or
a
anything
shit
stupid
about
like
a big
that.
pile of rocks very far away.
Place between
Yeah. Oh
spaces.
wow, look, rocks. I've seen rocks at home.
Like, no, as an adult,
No, isn't
sure, appreciate the
The
hell
place
out of
between.
it, but
I'm as a kid, but I'm saying like,
yeah, no, that's what I'm
There's nothing left
saying.
for me
Like,
here.
what's a
And yet, I was scared to go.
yeah?
But what was the alternative?
you should appreciate art like an
I stayed
adult
here,
as a
I'd
child.
die, I'd starve.
The only thing that kids care about
Go
at that
insane
age is
from
whatever their
loneliness.
hyperfixation is for that.
The only place to go was to that place between spaces. The soul space.
That must be why my friends left me. My friends hated that I didn't like
How do I
art.
do this? How do I separate my brain
Like, even as
from
like
my
a
body?
10-year-old, maybe
How can the physical
you know
and
you can
metaphysical
start to
be
show
separated?
interest.
Stop
I'm also
doing
not
this.
gonna feel
Stop
like a
fucking the
10-year-old.
soul, Alex.
Never.
I don't know if I feel like a 10-year-old.
What
I'm gonna give it.
happens to a
Well,
mind
I don't know if
lost
there's
to
any
soul space?
situation
Why
where
did that cut?
What becomes of
Why
it?
did that scene cut?
Questions I should have
It's
asked at
happened
Ascension
before.
2000.
I also
Now,
wouldn't
face to
give it
face
to.
with me.
He had to finish.
You can ask him any question, and all you can ask is, "What's for dinner?" This is me in a nutshell. I lacked appreciation for those around me.
How I'm trapped in this
I should
nutshell.
have. No, don't think like that, Alex. There's no use in beating myself up. Is there?
Oh, we're gonna beat the shit out of
I
you.
don't know anymore.
Yeah, don't
be so
worry
hard
about
on
it.
yourself. That's what my mother said to me. When
Like,
we
we're
were
gonna
kids.
beat you up 4 times in a
This
row.
is the mantra I really should have adopted. Maybe I should be hard on myself. Maybe I'm a failure.
No, Alex, I'm a failure.
Maybe acknowledging your mistakes makes you not a little shit.
I mean, I guess like the way it's set up, it feels like this is meant to be a revelation. But the thing is, Alex has acknowledged his mistakes,
And
he's
he's-
just made no effort to change beyond that.
I mean, but there's at least lip service paid to changing beyond that.
Peace.
It's time for.
Let's level up. I know it doesn't matter already. I played this game. Let us level up.
Alright. It's us. There's a big Alex head. Oh yeah, soul space, baby. Let's go. Let's go find Panda.
Barrel roll.
I'm gonna go to the white dot in the middle over here. Wow, we reached the white dot. Incredible. Let's go to Panda. We're going. There it is. I don't know why the camera won't do it. There we go. Figured it out. Wow, what's this? Some sort of statue of some sort? Interesting.
Some sort of
Some
woman.
sort of woman who left us.
Oh no, not another woman who left us. Alex, they can't keep doing this to us. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find a bunch of other Alexes and I'm gonna talk about stuff with them.
I guess if it was our mom and dad who left us, it would at least like tie into
Be a more
our
sympathetic
obsession with
position to take.
Alex's obsession with missing women. It'd be Freudian as hell, but
I remember this cutscene.
Panda.
Yeah.
I'm so lost. Where do we go? What do we do here?
Stuff.
I'm terrified. I miss my friends. My family. What the hell am I gonna do out here all alone?
Alex, I don't have any answers for you. I'm sorry.
You mean you don't have answers? You always have something to say.
Alex, how am I supposed to know what to do?
I'm only a stuffed panda.
Whoa.
Panda's never once in our life had helpful answers for us.
Come back! I don't
Yeah,
care
don't
if
worry
you're a
about
toy! I need you! Panda!
Weird inflection in that yell. Duh.
Found that. Is this arrow points us where we need to go in the base version?
This it is, but I wanted to look at chairs.
It's a chair.
All right, here we go. We're doing it. Oh yeah! Look at the stars.
You get more points if you spin more.
When the stars hit the spin, spin to win. Here we begin, bitch, Rababa.
That's it.
You peeped the burning bridges surrounding Alex in his home yet? I did. I saw those because he literally burnt the bridges. Because in there, I think there was enough for every party member.
Symbolism.
More like an embolism.
Whoa.
Got him, I think.
I know your writers use subtext and they're cowards.
I know writers use subtext, and
I don't like whatever you're doing to the camera.
I'm just moving forward. Oh no, we're okay. It's getting bigger. It's just very far away.
Oh god.
All right, Alex World, baby, let's go.
Oh yeah, where's Black Alex?
All right, first, Black Alex is over here, but let's go through all of them real quick. First, Alex with a low-cut shirt.
God, I miss her.
You sound like Michael Cera.
Did you see her? Is she coming back, man? Who?
Dude.
The android. The Essential 100, man.
I'll give this. Buff Alex.
I was trying to think I made the bad choice. She said
I mean,
we'd
the last
explore
one
the
was also
universe
kind of
together.
Buff
She
Alex.
said we'd see everything.
Yeah, but she
All
lied.
I do is sit on a rock with a bunch of dudes. Sometimes I think I should just go to the other side.
Sitting on a rock with a bunch of dudes
Bet it's more
5
fun
feet
over
away
there.
from each other because we're not gay.
But we might be.
Hey! Hey! Wait, don't go! Oh, I haven't seen you before. Did you just get here?
Sitting on
Yes.
a rock with a bunch of dudes
Tell
5
me
feet
where
away
here
because
is.
we're all in the closet.
Your room, of course. Look.
These are
I just
close
mapped this
closets.
whole space. I'm lost. I'm so confused. I don't even know.
Is
what
this
to
one
do
having a
here.
different
This whole
face?
space.
A reference?
Well, we've got
I
a
don't
bunch
think
of
it's
the
a
latest games from
reference,
each reality,
but
some dope beats.
I
So,
think it's.
back on
I
Android.
think this is supposed to look like one of the Allisons, but I can't be sure.
Okay, that's kind of what I meant.
I was myself, but I was also a meteorite.
That might be false, by the way, because he's not supposed to represent.
It's
Oh, that's Neosi. Okay.
What kind of question is
That's
that?
that's cute actually.
Well, none of us have ever seen it through to the end before. You're the first, I believe. Usually we leave our
I didn't know what he
bodies
looked like, so that's fair.
Wait. Who is she? Well, the Essentia 2000. She appears to us,
Okay,
warns us,
that makes sense.
shows us what we're gonna do, and we get the hell out of reality before anyone gets hurt. I didn't do that! I thought I could fight it!
It's like that one scene in the
Wow,
Uncharted
you're a
movie where
brave
Nolan
one, but,
North comment on
it's impossible.
Yeah.
How could
guys
the
as they
two
walk
of us
by.
actually stand a chance? There are just too many of them. Too many of who? Look, I think it would be best if you just relaxed a bit. You're gonna give yourself a bad time. Whatever you do, just don't go to the other side of the rock. We're not allowed to go over there.
That's where the jerk Alexes are. What up, my dude? How you feeling, homie? What's up, twin?
It's Blalex.
I feel like that'd be a lot of people's reactions to what you just said.
Oh, Chris. So Alex's voice actor is the weird light that you see throughout the game. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks a lot like it. On the other side of the rock, is it the evil Alex's? Oh shit.
Oh fuck! You can tell it's an evil house. It's just suddenly in fucking blue-red vision.
Please help us. I stared into the void, and all I saw was myself. We are going to destroy another reality. Are you coming?
Fuck you.
How?
Even when he's just proto-Alex.
That's fascinating. I just did not get why people were complaining about flashing lights.
As I followed
I
the
really
meteor
could just
version of
not
myself,
comprehend it.
I felt something drop from within me. I was losing a part of myself. I was a burst pipe, and I was a plumber desperately trying to hold it all together. I was a metaphor for a sad, sad man. I followed the meteorite for ages, watching it destroy one reality, and then the next, then the next. Each time, it was as if I lost all my friends again. My mom, my sister, my dad, everyone I couldn't remember. Why couldn't I recall everyone? I thought about what Vela told me about soul survivors. Was I becoming a soul survivor? I was the sole survivor of my reality. It would be a fitting fate. I tried with earnest desperation to hold on to what made me, me. A star in the distance. You're gone again.
Well.
Your soul's destroyed. I don't know how many times I've witnessed the loss of a reality at the hands of myself. What could I do? I wasn't strong enough on my own to defeat so many. I was cold. I didn't have a body, and yet somehow I was cold. Desperately, I longed for it. What was her name? She was a woman made of plastic.
Barbie.
She was essential to my survival. How had she saved me? Why didn't I do? What was her name? What was my name?
Ken?
I needed to keep my mind. I needed to stay me as long as possible. But for what? What was I going to figure out? What was I going to accomplish? Why am I here? I desperately tried to recall my life. I arrived home from school, that I could recall. What did I majored in? I met a mysterious and wonderful girl named Sammy. Yes, she was... Oh, and then she disappeared. And I never saw her again. I made friends with my neighbor, and together we met a girl from another reality. Yeah, I started having dreams about a beautiful android stuck in a van.
The other three, huh?
Me, my neighbor, and the girl from another dimension met a kid on the internet whose sister died. We became good friends. I chased a mysterious being from another reality to a radio tower, where it asked me to find a record I made 2 new friends when looking for the record. The record turned out to be by the girl from the other dimension. We played the record in the radio tower, and it woke up the sleeping android stuck in the van. We chased her down. She took me inside her mind and showed me that the world was going to end, and that I was going to end it. Together, my friends and I worked hard to stop it. My eternal friends. Friends who were there for me in every reality. What happened? We couldn't do anything. It's all
My
over.
eternal friends.
Floating away. I'm nothing.
I don't think Alex is good friends with just about anybody. Reasonable. Oh, what the fuck is this?
There's a woman on the couch.
That's often the case.
What's a woman?
A miserable pile of secrets. Okay.
I didn't know you played piano.
No one has acknowledged. Fuck! No one's acknowledged my memes. Damn it!
I got it.
Oh. Come to think of it, where are your friends? What happened to them? What happened to mine? Come to think of it. Where is Essentia? Did you see her come up here? I heard someone saying something about Rory, and wait, who the fuck are you? There's a lot of missing women up here.
That's the teleporter pad from Steven Universe.
Is examining Sammy the trigger for this advancing?
I think there's more stuff down there, because we can't really examine Sammy.
Oh,
yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. But what is this game console?
Don't you play this game console?
I take issue with this. I see a start button and some select buttons and stuff, and I see a pad for controlling character. What the fuck is this A and B shit over here? That's nothing. Oh god, this is bad. It's a Wonder Swan?
Wonder Swan?
Absolutely get out of here with that.
I was gonna make a joke that it was some like.
It's a Wonder Swan. What the fuck?
Yeah, it straight up is. All right.
You gotta use the
I've never
monster
actually
hook grip.
seen a Wonder Swan. I've only
Fair
ever
enough.
heard about it.
I refuse. You can't use the hook grip for this. It's gotta go. April 4th.
That's not the Monster Hunter hook grip. That's like holding it sideways.
A PVC representation of your father in SNES form.
What does that mean?
That's what my dad looks like to me. Is that a PlayStation 1?
Things that the meteor summoned.
Yeah, it's also the hard boss you can kind of fight at the beginning. All right, 420 away. Let's go. Or 404, sorry. I can examine the calendars.
Very different numbers.
April 4th, 1999.
Wow.
Oh, what a night.
If you,
April 4th, 2016.
If you had timed this a little better, we could have been playing this on April 4th.
I could have, but that wouldn't have been. That wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have
We would
been.
have been playing on a Friday instead of a Thursday, though.
True.
Thursday's our day. The elevators that go into nothing. All right, into the box. Let's go. Sit my ass down. You got it.
Chair.
Look, it's little Alex is from the overworld. Missing women everywhere.
Floating around. They got stingers. Don't get stung.
I'll try not to get stung. This isn't everyone, is it? He was the best boy. The turnout should be way bigger.
Oh no, did we die?
I hope
Actually, maybe Rory did. This might be Rory's
we
though.
might have. Yeah, we might have done a big Alex done did a die. Doug did a die. Honor the Dimsdale did a die. It's a dice emporium where you can buy Doug Zimmer dice. Okay, if this is the area that they introduced in the old game, where like Rory was standing in the middle because he was non-deterministic, or he was deterministic, I think I like this better.
Don't like this.
We. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
It was truly just impossible to see.
Can't go that
That's
way.
postmodernism, is what that is.
So is this.
Oh, no Panda. Dolly or the skateboard.
No, he's merely a stuff.
I don't know why we still have the two abilities we do have, though.
Well, we lost Dolly, and our. I don't know why we lost our skateboard. Yo, 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 it's me.
Master of ceremonies. Or is it the main character?
No, I'm the top of the food
Nice to
chain.
finally meet you. In this form, I guess. Do you know what the Y2K bug was? Or should I say is?
It's all the cards that
A return to an earlier
Carrie
date.
Allison had.
A loss of save data.
I don't think
Many
that's true,
programmers were
Cassandra.
hired to fix this bug. I am the first filmmaker. And yet, you're a curious subject. Educated, middle class. And yet, nostalgia for something long lost has stopped the innovation. You have found your reality broken, unaware of what to make of anything. A series of edits designed to convey confused continuity, etc. You know? Because you are you. Well, I won't spoil it. See you at the premiere.
Want to stick
Wear
a
something
finger up his goddamn nose?
And Jacosta's here for some reason.
She's grooving.
Yeah, these are all the cards that Carrie Allison had.
Oh, it's this one. I remember this dungeon.
Yes. A plastic key with a
I
pen.
remember this dungeon because we broke it.
A little bit. Ah.
Oh, are you really gonna
Hey, Dad, Mom.
cry? Come on, don't be like your mom. You're just like her. You push everyone away, even me.
Aw, Dad, we love you.
It's okay. He doesn't mean anything.
Why do you have a gun by you, Mom?
Just had a
Well,
bad
you have an
day.
easy mom,
There are
Dad.
always prettier people than you, but none of them have your heart.
That's
Just
mean.
Be yourself.
That is a
They'll
pretty
all
extreme piece of equipment to have at the dinner table.
Seems a little intense.
I use it for a utensil.
I'm gonna cut up the steaks. Anybody? Alright, what's in the store? Oh, memes.
I love Balatro.
Okay. Anything? Okay. I'm guessing there's a combination we just don't know yet.
Probably.
Let's go elsewhere then, instead of messing around with this.
But I could brute force it.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like something on the table? Three things on the table. And
Nope, it's right up there above it. Fire, party hat, face. I almost brute forced it. God damn it. Or?
I think it's in a vertical order, not a horizontal one.
Oh, okay. Fire was the lowest, so fire. This is gonna be face. Yep.
Nonplussed. $15, baby.
We can buy none of the keys yet. In here.
Fucking love puzzles that are just look in another room.
$20. Now we can buy another key. I think we can get the panda key first.
I don't recall how we broke this, but we somehow did of just getting enough money to buy all the keys before we should have.
Yep. Alright, so dollar panda key first. Give me one of those. Thank you. Yes. It's over this way. It's the bus.
Do you remember Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah! Nothing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, I remember how we broke it. We unequipped equipment from Alex and sold that.
Oh.
That's how we broke it.
Yes.
Does Alex have equipment on? Could we break it in the same way?
Nope. They took it from
They
me.
fixed that.
They fixed it.
I still have my Carta and 1,000,000 experience points, but no items.
He's a Sonic fan. That explains why he's so socially inept.
Hey!
Shots fired.
I'm a Sonic fan. I'm fine.
Don't walk away.
What'd you do?
Quit crying. Give me that money.
Good job. You stopped crying. You have $35.
You just gotta stop being a big.
Wish I could be paid $35 for stopping crying.
Alright. Dolly key. Well, that's just enough money to get ourselves a Dolly key. Bada boom to be. And the Dolly key is in here.
That's sad you can't still skip. I liked the fact that you could skip this dungeon if you want to quit stuff. That is neat.
Use the Dolly key. Nothing. A new bus to get on. Sit your ass down, Alex. You hate the Alex shopping window? I quite like it, actually. I think it's pretty funny.
I kind of like it too.
Did you see Michael?
Oh, call the dead, the phones. Talked about that.
Wait, no, don't run. I'm coming.
$30.
Soon. Actually, oh, we have to sell our old keys.
Don't need that. Alright. And Panda. Hey, it's a full refund. That's $100. That's enough to buy the $99 key.
We'll have 1 cent left over.
Wow, it's like it's poetic or something.
Is it?
No.
And that we don't have cents? Yes.
Oh.
Red. Rory! No, you're still over there. I can't talk to you. God damn it! They did it again!
Why is this fucking submachine gun suddenly showing up so much?
I know he's dead. I just wish he wasn't. Claudio and Chandra.
Hey, don't go. I'm coming. Wait for me. Chandra, don't leave me too. Where are you all going?
Well, now we can't even say we have friends. Hey. Oh, it's us.
Cry me a river, Alex.
I see you.
But he's the director. You cannot. Don't interact with the director, see? It's not how acting.
Forgive my rudeness. I can see you're going through a lot. I seldom speak when the camera is rolling.
You have spoken constantly when the camera is rolling.
I know little of your strife, but what little I have seen causes me a great deal of pain. So, I offer you some simple advice.
The camera. But
do not twist the good memories with the bad memories. Those who do run the risk of becoming twisted beings in their own right. Twisted kings and queens have no true claim to your subjectivity, or whatever.
How did I get here? How had I found this planet on my own? How is the meteorite not already here? Something is happening. Somewhere in the isolated recesses of my mind, like a warm light in the distance, an idea is forming. A completely human genius and kind-intentioned idea. Something that no other version of me would do. And now my body is filled with that overwhelming feeling that I'm about to do the right thing. I always made a choice. A lazy choice. Not today. Today, I choose differently.
There's something very funny
As I
about
approached the
delivering that
planet,
monologue and then just
I wondered about the nature
barrel
of the
rolling
reality.
away.
Could I intervene? Was there another me in this reality?
Present day. Christmas. Or Boxing Day.
Alex, what day is it?
I don't know. What's going on?
Just take from your system clock.
Before you answer,
Me?
I want to thank you for listening to my long story.
But you were wrong about
I'm
it.
afraid that this reality will soon end. And, once again, you'll be destroyed, along with Vela, Chandra, Rory, Claudio, and Michael. I have drifted aimlessly in the soul space, and it is terrifying. With each passing moment, I lost a tiny portion of myself. Each time I witnessed the various versions of myself extinguish life in another reality, I lost an even greater peace. Alone, tired, terrified. I saw everything with such terrific clarity that my own mind felt vague and boundless.
Hey, that's an Xbox.
Coming to you, asking for help. I think about how the Essentia 2000 must have felt first coming to me. When I'm looking at you, I get this feeling like you've made up your mind long before I even asked for your help.
Oh, we have, Alex. We have.
I haven't. I'm open to stuff. Ah!
Yeah, you appear to be open to stuff. Cannot decide.
I understand that in your reality, you interface with the soul space via a gaming device.
Yeah.
Wish I had one of those.
I too have
It would
played
make my life
Omicron.
so much easier.
The Nomad Soul. Ah!
Remember the writing
Oh,
of
God.
Oh.
That was
There
right.
are many things I have to
Remember
tell
how the writing of
tell you
Omicron the Nomad Soul
probably
implied
take
David
a
Cage
very
and Quantic Dream were the devil?
Yes.
I wish I could say how sorry I am for everything that's happened.
You do need to get the fuck out of here, white boy. No. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna stutter this man.
But I plan to make up for it today. In my reality, I knew you all as Michael, Vela,
Bro, I don't give a
Rory, Claudio, and Chandra.
That doesn't mean
Many lives.
anything.
Who?
You were different things to me. But names and relationships don't matter.
You think if I push it back in the TV, he falls backwards just into open space?
I want you all to
Names and relationships don't matter. Trust me, the person who lost all of those.
I planned on confronting Kotomi.
Push him back into the TV, like
I don't
pushing a
know what
nerd
will
into a
happen when I
lock.
get there, but I've faced this thing before. And I think I know
Names
what I
don't matter. If somebody wanted to change theirs, it wouldn't mean anything.
Us. Me and you.
Apropos of nothing, I watched like half of Predator 2 today.
How'd you like it? Blue Michael.
It's not like the first one was a subdued film. I didn't realize how cartoonish the second one would be.
Awesome like that.
Like,
sorry, you're Michael to me. I
the
don't know your
fucking
name.
Jamaican gang in there is like 1-to-1 with the one in
problem.
fucking
So,
Saints Row 2.
what's going on?
Sorry, TT.
Basically, this guy Alex is extremely lazy in a lot of parallel lives, and his inaction and other appalling personality flaws are going to be the death of us all. Is that right?
Hi, P.O.
Yeah, something like that.
Did you just call me Theo?
It's nice to meet
P.O. P.O.'s in chat.
Wow,
you're
you're a lot shorter than they
Sorry,
are.
sorry, B.
Yep. Lay it on me. That's one thing that isn't different in this reality.
Yo, let's do this.
I like that it's just.
I remain Rory.
I'm game.
Yeah, I think we're actually all the same people. I think we answer it the same way.
I swapped you and TT around.
Hey man, so we're gonna
He
save the world,
was a black samurai.
Man, I've always wanted to do that.
So, it would appear as if I succeeded in a parallel life.
I can't promise any other worlds will be safe from me, but I can promise we're going to save this one. Okay, guys, let's do this.
Is the reel-to-reel supposed to be the Essentia standard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why
that's
is
kinda
everyone
funny.
just dressed as a generic, like, archetype, and Bella is dressed up as Terra?
Because Final Fantasy.
I mean, I guess she's not exactly Terra, but it's very reminiscent of Terra.
Alright, let's get it done. We got it all back. And some ambrosia. Alright, so is our party exactly the same? I don't know, let's find out. Everybody has
It
everything.
looks like we lost Essentia and gained another Alex.
Yeah.
What like has happened?
And everybody's wearing the other stuff they're wearing. Cool. Alright. Well, fuck you, Alex. I get this. And I'm gonna get the mystical threads, and I'll go ahead and take the rapier earrings, why not? And how about give me the cursed goggles? I get all the cool stuff. You can have this thin hoodie. I gotta give him something. Here's a cattail.
What is Blinkerton a reference to?
Pinkerton. I think it's a Weezer album.
That's probably correct. Alright, we got all our stuff back. Can we level up? Let's see. Probably not, but... Nope. Alright.
I'd say we talk about Weezer a surprising amount on this stream, but I don't know if it's actually that surprising.
Eh.
I don't want to fight with you. Go away. I just want to consume.
What the hell are you consuming realities for?
Incisive
Why do you have to do
commentary.
this?
I must have spectacle. I must have presentation. Come on, entertain me.
There's no
Entertain
reasoning with
us.
this one. Sorry, Alex. Looks like we have no choice.
Okay. Well, Storm Slash. Why does it zoom in on the mustache now?
Because I think Pio, I think this Claudio is slightly taller.
Fascinating. Sure. Ugh.
Possibly.
Okay. Go, Rory, go. Well, no. Anyway. It takes longer to do now, because that animation's longer than the old one.
Combat system was too short. I went too quick.
That's crazy. Yep. You are touching us.
Worthy, how could you have time to make decisions in the old combat system?
You know,
It was too quick.
I guess I was just horrifyingly skilled. Wait, I have so much money. Fucking die.
That didn't do a lot.
It's 100. It's better than the 54 we were doing. 56.
Yeah, like comparatively, that's not bad.
There we go. Why did that do 112? Who knows? Good job. You're
I love a combat system that I can understand.
all right.
You should understand it. You're in it.
Squeak.
Start believing in
Yeah,
it.
that's even in RPGs. You're in one.
All right. What's this dude's problem?
Don't come in here. This is private.
Oh, like you're.
Did, can I just make you go away?
End the war before it ends.
Damn it. That would have been great.
Birds, I'm not sure because we can't guarantee you getting it back.
Yeah, I might swap them out. Oh wait, the little imps are Rory and Alex. God damn it.
Oh, so that one is. Isn't that Michael Shears? There we go.
Oh, no.
I do like how the evil Alex has Alex's little icon on the act bar, although I feel like that would be very annoying. I mean, I guess enemies are always on the bottom and allies are on the top.
Don't do anything. Just hit somebody. Hooray.
Nietzsche asks if you use bandage from Bella for Fiona, does she go back to normal Bella?
I don't think she does.
Does not?
By 6 stash. Why are you giving me
really
blood
don't need to
bags?
move the camera. You really don't need to move the camera to the default position again.
Nah, not really.
You can just move to the next person.
Go me.
The truth is, I'm not original. Everything I have to say that you found interesting has been said before.
Sometimes word
This
for
is
word
just
with
the first
no
time
credit.
you've heard it. I am a quote machine. I
You
string
see,
things
I
together
read
smarter people have said to
and
make
didn't
myself
only
appear
feel
to have value.
thought of it.
I'm the definition of pretentious.
Called an homage.
Forgive me.
Okay. Storm slash. Wow, I don't have all of his moves. That sucks.
Yeah, have you ever had the fucking lighter?
Me? Yes, I have had a lighter.
Sounds fake.
God damn it.
Paint words.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
Wait.
Yeah, that's about 2 tons.
One's really heavy, the other's a little lighter.
God damn. Yeah, alright. Sure.
Nice.
I was right, it was weight. I just said it stupid.
What's with the shimmy?
Don't know. Thank God for Claudio.
We have one more fight.
Okay.
Alex's eyes get bigger. Come on. I can't reach it.
It's too far. I can't reach it. This is too hard. I just want to sleep. Won't you sleep with me?
Don't ever say that to me again, Alex.
Very reasonable.
Oh, you're supposed to. You see, he's supposed to feel awful about this one. Ask him to sleep with him because he's fat and gross.
Bleed for me. Bleed for me. Bleed for me.
I can't. I hope when I...
Apparently they just didn't think to check if the camera worked right on fucking alternate universe Claudio.
I really hope that when I look at this VOD, that it's just a picture of his fucking mustache. It's... I...
Really just, like... stunning. No notes.
I mean, to be fair, that seems like the kind of bug that would slip between the cracks.
Yeah, that's not game-breaking. It is repeatable, because I've done it. No, my card.
But, like, I feel like even a casual just looking to see if animations work with the new models would find it.
That's a lot of animations and a lot of models to go over.
That's what making the game is.
Well, sometimes things fall through the cracks when you're working on a whole game. I can understand missing something like that. Now, if it went to that camera and then the game never moved from looking at his mustache, that's a bigger issue.
But the fact that they didn't catch this one tells me that they wouldn't have caught that one.
Hey, who knows? They may have caught this one and didn't have time to implement a fix. There are acceptable bugs that are left in games sometimes.
It would not be a particularly difficult Alex, I can tell you that.
I wouldn't know. All right, who's ready to talk to Sammy?
Sosa?
Wait! Don't go. I need to talk to you.
Okay. Well, can I just leave anyway? No, okay.
Honestly, this is gonna be a little hard to say because I know how much it's going to hurt. But I have to warn you, just beyond that light, you're going to discover something really terrible. Nothing I can say is going to make it easier. But I need to say this to you.
Yeah,
I'm
you're gonna
sorry
discover
it
something
used
really
me to
terrible.
get to you.
The disappointing
I'm
end
sorry
of this
for
game.
all the lies it told you when all you wanted to do was help me. Even though it may feel like it was all for nothing, I appreciate how hard you tried. I'm going to go back to where I call home now. Thank you for everything.
Not catching it seems odd. Yeah. I could ask some folks. I want to
I know you.
double check some things.
I recognize
Hey,
you.
995.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Essentia? Oh, what is this? How are you here?
I'm really surprised to see you here. I'm glad you made it this far.
Is Proto Alex here? I'm here to finally end this. Oh, man, you poor guy. What did she say to get you here? Look, I don't want any trouble. Just let me drink my tea.
Come on, Alex, attack. Take him out. You've come this far.
Jesus. This again? Oh, hilarious. Yeah, uh-huh. Look, I'm not your enemy. We're one and the same. We go through this every damn time, woman. Tell him the truth. If he still wants to kill me after, then I'll take my chances with a tussle. What the fuck are you talking about?
Tough.
Look, man, I don't want to burst your bubble, but she lies all the time. Whatever she thinks you want to hear comes out of her mouth. She envies my power. And we may all be one and the same, but I drew the proverbial long straw. She needs all the help she can get, even if it's from a skinny MC. What the hell? Yeah, look, I'll make this simple for you. I'm you, you're me, she's us as well. The division of our soul isn't exactly natural, and she wants out. She wants to be the last one here. She just can't accept our little arrangement. I get it, but we've been this way for a long time, man. So, tell me, what lies did she tell you to get you here? Essentia, is this true? Sammy? Fella? Was that a whole lie?
It is often necessary to lie to yourself to get a tough job done. You've done it. We've all done it. I said what I needed to say to get you here. I'm sorry if I used the poor girl's disappearance as a catalyst, but would anything else really have motivated you?
Probably.
I can't... How? How the fuck is this possible? How could you lie to me?
Alex, won't you help me destroy him? Come on, take him out. You've come so far. End this division. End this strife. Without him, there will be no conflict.
Now you know the truth. Just go home. I don't want to fight anyone. I don't want to hurt you. You've been through enough. Just relax. Take a deep breath and let me know what you want to do.
do you want to do?
Well, let's whip his ass, right?
Did you decide?
Yep, that's definitely what we do.
Like, Essentia also sucks, it turns out, but
Yeah.
you know, this guy's not great either.
No.
Final boss.
This is a pretty final boss looking boss.
It's a cooler design than the last one, I'll give it that.
I agree.
And the last one was kind of just nothing.
It was just them mixed together, but they were white. I did whatever. Well, I'm gonna see if this does something.
5,000 HP.
That's a
I
lot.
figure this is still supposed to lose, right?
Yep.
Remember, no, just adding. I think instead of having no Carta, it should have more than 3 Carta. I think it should add every Carta that you own.
It has 1 HP, but then it has like 12 Carta.
No, apparently it gained Carta at some point.
Nothing, huh? Gotcha.
This is just gains Carta every turn.
It might. I don't think it really matters.
I think the spectacle of it just having like 12 Carta at once is more important than it gaining Carta over time.
Yeah, that would be
with the,
cool.
like, ring of Carta around it.
That would also be a neat representation.
It does look like it's maybe pulling its Carta from the ring because there are blank spaces, and I don't think there were blank spaces before.
Yeah, you might be right.
I just don't. Wow, look at me say this. I don't think it's conveyed well enough in this combat system. But that's what it's doing. I guess maybe it's rude to, like, assume that they changed the fun. I'm guessing the combat system is built only so you can have 3 Carta.
Yes.
And giving something more Carta would be a questionable thing to do in a way that wasn't just what they're doing here.
I'm breaking so many Carta.
I just think the spectacle of seeing 12 Carta when you target it would have been better.
Oh, no, wait, the Carta are all flipped over now, so.
Yeah.
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 I think it's just by the time you see that you're flipping them over on the enemy, it's not a spectacle anymore. Because, like, before you do, you just assume that's part of the boss, and then after you do, it's just not part of the spectacle anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's just always gaining it's full health.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh,
Now you can attack.
did it. One down, baby.
I'm still not convinced this isn't a supposed to lose fight.
Well, I don't think it matters if we lose. We just have to hit the things when they're available. Or just waiting for that to be true. Ow. Pick it up, please. I need to do things.
Keep forgetting that you can't. Switch party member. It's
Yep.
such a weird choice.
I kind of wish you really could, because I would. Because they just fill up to full health every time. Yep. Ow.
And it's... I'm not saying I wish you could switch party members because, like, that's a standard RPG thing. It really feels like the elemental system in this is built to switch party members.
It would reward you more for remembering it. Because there is a point where you can kind of just ignore it. Alright, there. Now it doesn't matter what happens. Go boom.
Yes, that's still supposed to lose fight, but it takes so long.
Hey, Alex.
Ugh.
You don't know who I am, probably. Not a lot of people do. But I'm gonna offer you some advice. I've lost everything. Trust me, I really have. I know what it's like to do everything in your power to try and improve your life with a valiant effort. Only to disappoint your friends, family.
No removing.
Life is hard. But it's important that you keep on
If you
fighting.
remove something from the game, you admit that you may have been wrong. And that is...
I want you to go
down
back.
that way lies
I want you to
death.
fight. I doubt I'll ever get my chance to fight again. Because some people have worked really hard to prevent me from finishing my quest. You still have a chance. Think about the conflict that stands in your way. Think about the division inside you. Tackle it with your brain. And maybe, just maybe, this time it will work out for you. I tried my hardest. I'm happy with what I accomplished. You're younger. You can do so much. Don't let this be the end for you.
Goodbye.
You need to be able to gain control of yourself so you can both flip it.
Look, I don't know what to do, so I'll follow your lead.
You got it.
Okay. If you think this is the right thing to do, I'll follow your lead. On 3, let's unplug them. Whoa, wait, don't do that! That's the only thing keeping this division permanent.
Do not unplug us. We will be whole again. Don't do it. Don't unplug.
I will have to be in a boy's body again. Do not do this.
I don't know what's gonna happen if we do this, but
Go back to the way it was.
this is what my heart's telling me to do. If you do this,
Honestly, fuck with the
only
two
one
of
of
you
us
want.
will be here.
Yeah.
This is it. Unplug them. I don't know which of us will remain, but I want to thank you. You helped me fight this battle. You were everything I ever wanted to be.
Hey, the baby.
The baby.
The baby. I want that panda half skirt. I think that shit looks kind of fly.
So there's more game after this.
Yeah. This is the opening credit sequence.
Yep.
We're just through the cold open. Now we play the rest of the game.
A thousand years of YiiK. Endless YiiK all the time.
YiiK locked somewhere. Refused.
Oh no, they're bleeding missing women.
No, hey,
Thanks!
those two had the same guns that the parents had.
They sure did. Oh no, you're bleeding missing women. The baby SSR edition.
It's been activated.
Add fetus Alex into your fetus, Whitesy.
Yeah. Yeah. The party all agrees. Baby to baby, let's go. Time to combine these to get the ultra rare version.
The baby 2 baby, the number 2.
I'm gonna star up this baby. You can't stop me. No, don't.
Michael's about to fucking abort the space baby.
No, Michael.
It's the Onism Cup.
Hey, Michael. You just shot that shit. Everybody's yeeking out quite bigly. Don't pour that on me.
That's not you. It's the not. It's not you. You're rotating around the space baby right now.
I want to do something else.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, man.
This is the bed you made. I have to win.
Dang it.
Okay.
Don't credits at me like this is the end.
I love how aggressive everybody's getting at the end of this.
Is this the end?
I think this is an ending.
I did say there were multiple endings.
I don't love the look of these credits.
They're fine.
There are a lot of graphic design is my passion.
These are fine.
Like this is a reference. Like this feels not familiar, but it feels like it's trying to reference something.
Maybe. Grace Kelly, I like your singing in this game.
This almost feels like a Hitchcock.
It's just
credit sequence.
For how big the game swings with the rest of its visual design. This is like very basic corporate PowerPoint.
Yes, it is, but that doesn't make it bad. It's just boring.
Again, that's the reason. That's why it makes me think like it's a reference to something.
Mm.
Also, mid-credits scene.
I knew it wasn't over.
They're all doing the Alex pose.
Patrick Willems has a
They
video about
continue.
scenes after credits, and it's
Yes,
a
it does
very
make it
good
bad.
video.
I guess that's your opinion.
Boring is widely equated with bad.
Then all credits are bad because all credits are boring.
Oh, we're becoming a Cyber Knight.
Sure are.
Stupid looking cat.
Oh no!
No, Michael.
He transformed while the bullet was traveling.
Yeah.
Or Michael. His only crime was trying to kill Alex, and is that
It's
really
over.
such a crime?
It's all done. I'm with you.
This is
It's all up to you.
this changes this in monologue to be so much more funny to me.
I shouldn't have been so stupid.
Because he did this last time, but it was just Alex on a screen.
So worried about hurting
But
my
now,
It was just Alex telling you goodbye.
but now
Like
he's
a normal, boring way.
now he's Nightmare.
Now he's fucking Cyber Alex.
Look out for us.
Now he's Cyber Alex who
Look out
just shot Michael.
Take it easy.
No, Michael shot himself.
It also makes this much more sinister. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Look at all those
it
Alexes.
Ascended Megadon here to Alex.
God,
He is
so right.
Oh, there's so many windmills.
the background.
Yeah.
He's so fucking jacked on shit.
Now is there more?
All right, everybody. So,
Yeah.
do you think his arms just up for other bionic weapons? I think they probably do. It's YiiK. It's referencing shit from the past. So we just went through YiiK again. The new things that have been inserted.
Inserted is a wonderful word for them.
I think that's the most fitting term. The new things that have been inserted on their own, do we think that those are like improvements? Not what I'm looking for. Do we think those are like good or interesting
I
on
think
the?
they're generally higher quality than the base game.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
will say, as it is now, having seen this, I don't think my opinion on the game has changed very much.
Mhm.
In that,
it was pretty loud.
I think there is a lot of good in this game. Like, there's these guys clearly know how to make compelling, especially like cutscenes and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
especially the new ones are.
Oh,
very
DC Douglas
compelling.
was the kind of hope. Sorry.
They're well acted.
Mhm.
They're, credit to the voice actors. They do good work.
Mhm.
And
Brittany Latta's all over
it's all
this game.
good. My
Brittany Smith.
problem with this is that they keep, again, I keep saying this, but they keep trying to make YiiK happen. And it's just like, they don't have, they have been on record talking about how, the fans don't Toby Fox.
Yep, he worked on the game.
Yeah, he made a song.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that now. But the developers are on record as talking about how people don't, understand their game, and they got weird about it and stuff like that, and made some really bad comments. They don't get the benefit of the doubt in okay, they're trying to make a better, they're trying to improve this game.
Mhm.
It's no, they don't get that benefit of the doubt. If they had made something new, something fresh, with these skills, I think it would be way better received.
Rather than
As a
taking what they've learned from the initial mediocre outing to improve this game.
A lot of this feels like, again, not necessarily saying that it is, but it feels like surface level symbolism and like that, you know, makes you think kind of commentary and stuff like that. And then there's commentary about the commentary and like meta commentary about the game and how it was received and the fan base. And it's like, stop doing this. It feels disingenuous.
You said that they have a lot of skill, and I think they do, and I'm probably going to say the nicest thing about the Atlansons here that I possibly could. I think it's a lot like Hideo Kojima, where they need an outsider to cut the stuff that they have added too much of.
Mm.
I agree.
I think comparing the Allinsons to Kojima is the kindest thing I'll ever say about them.
There's multiple times in this game where characters go on these weird tangents that have nothing to do with anything, that feel pulled right out of a Kojima game, like right out of Metal Gear.
But yeah, but they're a little less like pertinent. Like it's just like definitions early on.
I feel like there's a good chance that this is how. I think there is a chance that this is how people would see Kojima if Kojima just made Death Stranding today instead of after all of Metal Gear.
I think there is also, like, the Allinsons' comments side of the game, I think hang over this game a lot more than, especially the fans of this game, think it does.
Mm-hmm. I truly don't even
People did not
agree that
receive this
they're
game
particularly
well.
Skilled. I don't know.
For
okay,
good reasons, but yeah.
This game, I think, is I think visually it's really interesting. As annoying as the combat system is, it, you know, nothing really ever broke on us, and I making a video game is
All of
hard.
the characters from the fucking start screen that we haven't seen at all.
And the Phantom Thief lady.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you again. You made it out then. I'm glad. So, what do you think? Are you him in a parallel reality?
Are you him?
No. This is also the first time this has been switched for us. Goodbye.
Very well. We'll try the mystical experience technique.
Oh no.
I don't agree that the Allinsons just got bad will from a podcast, because I have no idea what podcast you're talking about. Most of my experience of YiiK is just built from playing YiiK. I heard about it slightly before, but nothing really registered. And after experiencing it once, I watched a Snaker's video on it, but I'm not really that influenced by other things on YiiK. I am influenced by YiiK.
So, words, you're gonna play through New Game Plus off screen, and then we'll join you for the new stuff, or?
Well, well, well.
It's a first-person shooter now.
Well,
it becomes Killer 7.
I mean, it was already a third-person shooter. We played through that earlier.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh no! It's just like when she fell off the building at the top first start of the game. Welcome to YiiK 2, Benevolent Psychosis.
They actually hide their sequel.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's hiding a sequel if you just put a 2 in the same game.
Jacob Miller, why didn't you warn me about this?
I watched that video too. Yeah.
Not fuck you, Richard Dawkins.
Yeah.
So you got to play through YiiK 1 to play YiiK 2, but you get YiiK 2 for free if you have YiiK.
It's just... I don't know if it's YiiK 2.
It is.
Okay, triptych, that may be for most people, but I'm not most people, so...
Yeah, I mean, they acknowledge that in their
I
message,
can't make
but...
a defense for other people's opinions on YiiK, but I could, but I'm not going to, because they're not my opinions on YiiK.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Lots of soul survivors are the 3 from the game, you know.
The king
Our
demands a
opinions have
body
sort
of flesh.
wound up in a similar area regardless.
He isn't interested in a digital soul vessel.
Body slammed into the goop.
Some of it before.
Oh. Cyril, wake up now. The Onism man is coming. Take the sword from the chapel.
I am more interested in this because it is not stuff I've seen already.
Also, got a different vibe already. Alright, so yeah. Welcome to YiiK 2.
YiiK 2.
Yeah.
YiiK harder.
I'm curious how this is going to go.
How much do you know about this?
Oh, so little. I know it exists. Okay. Yeah. What I'm probably going to do is, well, here.
You got to discover this with us.
Yeah.
No reading ahead.
I'm not reading
no,
ahead.
Hang on, I'm willing for words to learn a little bit if it spares us some time.
That's fair. Okay, so
this is how we developed our opinion on YiiK, so we have to develop it on YiiK 2 as well.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I did know this was going to happen, and I knew the Kasage X thing, but that's as far as I knew. And so I know this is going to be a entirely different narrative, and I think it's more fantasy themed in general. So I'm curious about it. This is our main character, Cyril, and I believe she is the thief character that we saw kind of throughout YiiK 1. Yeah. So we'll see what this is next time. Oh boy.
Next time on YiiK.
Next time on YiiK. Will this holy thief be able to do whatever she needs to do? I know we aren't going back to Alex because we're not telling that story again. But now that we are done with that, I am probably generally I'm going to be more quiet during the streams because I'm going to be paying more attention. But I'm going to try to skip less stuff too because we haven't seen any of this yet. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. I kind of want to know what this many years does to a storyteller and what kind of story they choose to tell afterwards. I know Alex will still be involved because parallel worlds and shit are probably going to come into play, but I don't know what shape that takes.
Zero did not like them making an entirely new story. I mean, I am interested, but I do worry, especially given how some of the changes previously appear to be made out of spite to people's complaints about them. I am unsure if an entirely new story could escape that.
I suppose. I'm. We know they changed a lot. Like they added a bunch of stuff, and all the new stuff was generally more interesting and well presented. So my hope here is that but not like sprinkled throughout a game, that just being the game is what we're going to see going forward.
Hopefully also Cyril doesn't have the monologuing about.
We will see. An acolyte and symbol for the benevolent psychosis. She awaits the return of the master who showed her the pattern and the chaos. Interesting. I don't even know what our party's going to be like, but I'm excited. It should be cool. We'll
I assume Crow's going to join.
Crow, I'm betting. Maybe Asuka. That'd be cool. Maybe Chandra.
Could. Camera might.
Camera'd be neat. We just straight don't know though. But there's nothing left for me to teach you. You know what to do. I full fucking don't.
Oh, that ain't true.
Well, I guess we'll see. I think this will be cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this whole new experience is about. And maybe there will be less overt references to the 90s. That'll be great. For now.
I mean, I'll take the 90s references. Fewer references to a real person's death would be cool.
Hey, new title screen.
Well, Asuka's on it, so I presume she's going to join us.
That makes sense.
The idea that she's an actress in this?
She might be playing a role in Cyril's story. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we did see Cyril. The Pixies might join us as well.
Yeah, that'd be.
Because they were like in the Kisage X cutscene of introducing New Game Plus. It was Cyril, the Pixies, and I think Asuka, and then.
Yeah, they're all sitting in like chairs, so they might be performing in another Kisage X story, which is
This
what
be the Kisage X story that's being presented to us, is what I assume.
Yes, much like YiiK was just now. But yeah, I think this will be all right. For now, we'll probably see you guys next week. Or I might need to take a week off, but we'll see. I have to do some catch up at work, so I'll see if I can squeeze everything in. If not, I'll be posting a schedule on Sunday because I want to play through some more South of Midnight, and there's a couple other games I found that seem pretty neat that I want to kind of try out.
I'll try to be on time next time we play.
Bada bing. Beyond that, does anybody have anything they want to tell people about before we head out for the night?
There might be something happening next Monday.
Oh, cool.
Splatfests are still happening unbelievably, so I'm going to be doing that with Shakes on Saturday.
Nice, sick.
Cool.
I'm going to be...
The thing that may be happening Monday, you are also involved in.
I know.
And then I'll probably be playing this Saturday, but I won't be streaming. But I will be on other people's streams.
Yeah. For now, we'll see folks later. Another full YiiK with you giving it a million miles of leeway. I just like the game. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it is a it's a thing I enjoy that other people don't. I understand that. That exists for everybody. For now, if we are going to see you next time, let's see what YiiK 2 is about and see if it's any different. But is anybody up doing stuff? Yeah. There's an artist I like who's doing some art. There we go. Go say hi to Jinko. Art's cool. Great stuff. Enjoy yourselves and have a lovely night.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Later.
Oh boy.